All right. No swearing.
Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. So this is the weekly collectors chat. So we're going to be filling in your needs for the community-based collectors, statue-based stuff.
I was a little bit worried where that was going.
Yeah, so was I actually. Yeah, it could have gone really south, but yeah. So we're going to be running through stuff from latest company updates, pre-orders and such. Stuff we've got in recently. If anybody has anything new, and then we'll be talking about latest concepts, renders, and basically what's going on in the community at this exact moment. I believe we're on statue. I think this is our. What is this? Is it 206? Yeah, it might be 206. So we had the longest running statue related chat, and long may that continue.
Oh, how RaddTitan. Longest running, and not that consistent, but still the longest running. So
if we were consistent, it'd be like 350 chat now.
More.
If we had Darth Castle's level of consistency, we'd be on like 350 now, easy.
No, if we were on every week since we started, that's like 5 years. So that's like, what's that? 5 times 52. Okay, yeah. Right, maybe. No, we ain't done. Wait a minute. We ain't done.
We've been 7. We're 7 years, dude.
All right, that's probably why then. 7 years. So. All right.
Like I say.
Yeah, about 350.
Yeah.
All right. Can we just take that bit back again? Start again.
Sure. Yeah. This is our.
If we had the Darth Castle consistency, we would be on about 350 about now. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. Well, quick fire maths, Alex.
Yeah. Normally maths is my strong point. That's the worrying thing.
Yeah. Well, it is hot today. We're sitting in UK weather of about 32 degrees. A massive storm earlier. Did you have a storm at your end?
No, it was making noise, but it didn't happen.
Dude, man, we have up here in Hertfordshire. We had like thunder, lightning. The town was flooded. Like the shopping was flooded. Like it was absolutely crazy. Like we had, I don't know how much rainfall, but it was a lot in the space of an hour. Just the heavens open. So we're sitting about 32, 34 degrees over here. So it's pretty warm.
God. So she just brought me over like a glass. I said, "Can you give me a glass of water?" And there's no we don't really have any big cups anymore because I smashed all the pint ones. Can you put that? So can you put that back over there? And she just brought me over like a jug of water.
Nice. Cheers.
Oh yeah, that was needed. And then they got that one as well. So yeah, gin and tonic. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute. All right. So yeah, that has been roasting today. I mean, I got my exercise bike delivered. I say my exercise bike, it was actually my girlfriend's, and put it together.
What bike did you go for?
It's I don't know. She said it's like it had to be magnetic. It had to have a Bluetooth fucking screen thing with it. It had to have like everything.
First swear word's yours. Just by the way, don't swear. First swear word's yours.
Damn, that was a good run. 3.5 minutes. No, so yeah, like I had to have everything on it. I had to have Bluetooth. Had to have you had to have adjusted gears from the screen, or I think you can adjust it from your phone as well and stuff when you do Bluetooth.
Cool. Nice.
I can't remember Taurus Pro something.
Taurus Z9 Pro.
Taurus Z9 Pro.
German.
Nice.
Some German brand.
It's like.
This is a proper bike though, right? When you say bike, this is like a bike that you can actually go out on, or is this a bike that's static in your house?
No, it just goes in my fucking garage and I can't do anything else with it. That's all it is.
Oh right, so like an exercise bike.
Yeah. It's just an exercise bike. And I've managed to find a code which was good, so I got £100 off. But yeah.
Sweet. My protein.
No, it was I can't remember this company now, some German fitness warehouse or some thing, but they distribute for some German company.
Huh? The company name is Taurus, and then Powerhouse.
Fitness Powerhouse. All right, yeah. So they got that, and then apparently, if you're like a police officer or
you just put your missus on. I'd prefer to fucking chat to her anyway.
Yeah, but the way she's dressed, I mean, we'll get much more views. I'll tell you that.
So, what's the number so far? How are we doing?
43 in 5 minutes is not too bad.
Sweet.
So yeah, we've got
try and get 20 likes, man. Bang some 20 likes. Thanks for keeping it locked anyway to the RaddTitan channel. Appreciating the mad love.
I don't even know what it's on at the moment. I can't even view the like side of it.
You have to. You should really remind people. Very bad at doing that, but you need to try.
Yeah. So at the moment, we're actually on 15 likes already, so it's not too bad.
Sweet. Thanks, man. Mad love. Hit that green button. Yeah, show some support for the RT family.
So I was in the garden putting that together, which weren't too fun. It weighs a lot. And then putting that all together, putting the legs and whatever else onto that. And then I must have lost like about 5 litres of water. So, yeah.
Stock up, man.
Sweating.
Stock
up.
All over my new bike.
All over a new bike. And like she was underneath holding something while I was meant to be tightening it up and screwing it on. And I'm like dripping sweat all over the back of her head. So, yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's an image I really didn't want. Thanks, man.
And then got delivery, so that was quite good. So did a little video of a couple of unboxings. So I got the pictures of them anyway. So I've got all the boxes here. So I've got Frankie Ray, Nova Super Shiny Edition. These are all bone busts.
The Bowen addiction's gone well out of hand, man.
Yeah, I got told off to that. I got a Shocker and Rodin. And Airwalker, who's up, boxes up there anyway. Airwalker, when I got him out, I was just like, holy crap, he's massive. He literally, like, you know, pieces like Ronin is actually too big for the cube, but you can just tilt him. You tilt him slightly and he's fine. Falcon goes in exactly fine. Airwalker ain't got no chance at all. He's too tall and too wide and just a beast. And I said it actually on the video. I was just like, you know, it's funny because you hear Owen mini bust and you're just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like a little thing. Why the hell am I going to pay £100 for that? And then literally you open it up and you're like, oh, I can see why it's priced like that now. You know, it makes a bit more sense.
It is one of the more impressive ones, that Airwalker one. It's just a shame. I mean, is that a Herald or something? There's a Herald or something in it.
Yeah, it's a Herald.
Yeah.
That's the next one I'm going to get is Firelord, but he goes for a bit of money. Actually, I don't think there were a lot of breakages with the way his because he's got like a staff, like a bow, and he's got like fire each side, and he's got like an arc going over.
I think I've seen that before once or twice. There's so many good ones, man.
They are. The only problem is like. I would love to get all the heralds, but the thing is like, if anyone was going to do some of the characters, it was going to be Bowen, and he didn't do them, unfortunately. I just found out actually. I should have put the picture.
Well, you've got Tarax. You can get Tarax. You can get Firelord, but there's no Morg.
There's no Morg.
That's the only one. Man, listen, you chat to Randy. Hit him up.
Yeah, make me one.
Can you make me a Morg? Can you make me a little bust Morg, please?
Yeah, I'm sure he won't do it for free. And then
time is money, my friend. It's not free. You have to pay.
And I'm not sure if he was, but Tyrant might have been a herald, but I'm not sure if he was.
No, Tyrant's not a herald. He's a villain though. A pretty powerful villain. I remember when we had
he's well powerful.
Power Blast cards or something like that. Man, he was like, I think the Power Blast cards or something went up. Was it Marvel Metal?
Yeah, Marvel
Metal. Whatever it was,
I
know that it went up. I think it went up to 9. And he was 7. All 9s.
7.
Was it 7? And he was all 7s.
He had one, which is lower, which was
6.
I think it was either intelligence or something else, but yeah.
Speed is usually what they.
One of the other things I got a server, which is quite cool. I was asking a load of people about this, so it's like a server, so I can. I'm going to put all our pictures up from my computer on there. And then what I'm going to try and do is then so I can access it from everywhere, my files and things, because I have too many times where I'm on my laptop and I want something on my PC, or on my PC I want something on my laptop or on my phone, or you know, so that way I can just drag it all to a drive and I've got it all there. And that way as well, I mean, what I do is I know that you have, because I set it up for you, you have hundreds of folders as well with all the pictures, and that way you could do it as well. So that'd be quite a good way of doing it.
Sweet.
What else was there? Got in Logan as well. So that was quite good. Very happy with that, actually. Really, really happy to see him in person. If anyone's looking for the Sideshow Logan, don't really worry about the exclusive. The exclusive is pretty shit, and I wouldn't bother in the slightest. I mean, if you could get
if anyone's got a regular
deal,
Logan to sell, I'm interested.
Well, I mean, at the moment,
if you're in Europe anyway, and you got one, hit me up.
At the moment, I mean, if you're looking for one at the moment, you might as well be aiming for an exclusive just for the sake of it, because it's still available. So
I know, but I'm not paying that kind of price. I don't see that. I can't see. From what I'm seeing, I haven't seen it in person, but I'm not paying Sideshow price. I worked out with tax everything that costs, and I'm not paying that. I'm not going to pay that price. I want at least 200-300 quid less. Otherwise, I won't
forgot to put it on the chat actually, but also on Sideshow there is a Masters of the Universe sword. Letter opener. So it's an 8-inch letter opener. And,
it's the last thing you need ever.
Well, it was.
I mean, you would literally, you could injure yourself with a plastic knife opening letters. I wouldn't give you anything like that. That's just suicide.
Yeah, I nearly killed myself for an elastic band, but that's another story. No, but basically, on Sideshow it's like $30, and because I just bought Logan, they sent me that thing going, thank you, international buyer, whatever. Here's $25. So I thought to myself, that ain't gonna work. If I try and buy that He-Man sword for $30, that $25 code ain't gonna work, and it did. So I got it for like $5. I don't know what shipping's going to be, but probably $50. But
$50.
Yeah, but basically it was like $5. So it's $5 plus shipping, whatever that's going to be. And also if I get screwed on tax.
I hope coronavirus cases start going down, because you're going to be going to A&E very shortly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Here we go now. So we've got Vibe, N2L, evening all, morning, afternoon, welcome. Either way. What's up? I hope everyone is blessed. Edwin Diaz in the house.
Nice greeting, yeah.
Very nice.
Sup, my brother.
Sup. Mine Spice, evening. Alex Gio and all. Hope you're well. Happy JCG.
Thanks,
yo. Joe Figure. Yo, sister-in-law just stopped taking. It shows I'm talking. Happy JCG. TikTok, Mr. Wick. Does it every week. Evening, chap. Stockholm from Inferno. Evening.
Welcome, brother.
Classic late arrival of the titles. Yeah, we have to create suspense. Gary Partridge in the house. Rob Swallow. Saw your Bowens. They look excellent. Cheers, man. I'm very happy with them. Again, I got told off by my girlfriend because she was a bit like, I really don't want all those shelves to be full of these busts, and it looks like it's going that way. And I was like,
she should have given up as soon as one came in. She might as well just forgot it.
It was her idea. It was her fucking idea.
No, you clinging onto that, man. You're clinging onto that like a desperate man.
I said it's just temporary till I get. I'm going to put some shelves in my office. Just temporary.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Cody Spencer, I'm here. We can start now. Via Bento, you're joining early, Jesus.
Yeah, I've been crazy busy last few days, man.
Yo, Titan family.
Yo,
Cameron and Liz. Howdy, fellas. Looking forward to a great chat. Gabriel Gutierrez, what's up?
Aim low.
Aim low. Super Soldier, what's up, fellas? Glad to see you safe. Peace. Nicholas in the house. Dr.
Nicholas.
While the boys are nicely on time. Stuart Fraser, yo. And I just went straight to the bottom of the goddamn comments. Here we go. Cat Dad in the house. Alternate universe here. Forsaken the Collector. What's up?
Nice name.
Chris Games. Storm's going off in Cheshire now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can feel. I was like with thunder and lightning. It was getting further and further away.
Good evening from David Chitton. Carl Knowles as well. Childhood Greats outside Philly here.
Welcome, brother.
Mr. Silverpants 68. I'm in Hertfordshire and it's humid as fuck.
Come and meet me, bro.
Philly. X Yo, good evening, peeps. Dave Chetton outside chilling. Supersized humidity and heat comes with the territory down here. Yeah.
Not down here, mate.
Yeah, you'd be laughing at us. It's nowhere near yours. Cole Statue Channel. Hi, how's the Statue World? Been looking forward to the chat. Thank you very much. Philadelphia. It's obvious who does the paperwork. Alexis. You in Philly. Okay, they're talking to each other. Got to sell that sweat. Get on the Philadelphia game. Yeah. Bottle up the bathwater. I drink it to grow chest hair.
It would work too.
Pretty sure the X-Type bikes do 0 for your forearms. Well done.
Yeah. That's a great comment.
Happy JCG. They're still talking to each other. There you go. Sweltering in Worcestershire. Yeah, it's really hot. State of Stay.
Yo, my brother.
Morning. Good morning. Yep, them two chit-chatting. As many people as Alex has allocated with the addiction, is about time he gets the car by the little Bowens. Alex and Jem, the CGC omnibuses are killing me. Yeah, I thought your wife would kill you by now. Survival Comics. Problem with the XM Gambit. What's happening to the X-Men line? Cyclops, Mystique, both disappointments. I don't think Cyclops was, but I don't know where you go with that. But Mystique obviously overscaled. I don't think she looked bad, but obviously overscaled. I don't think there was that many issues with Cyclops, just a few with the hair. And with Gambit, we've already agreed to provide another arc. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, I think that's overly decent, but maybe a little too decent for me. But you know what? I understand. You know that that's their collector's company, and they're trying to do the right thing. I just don't like it because I see the same names on the groups all the time, and they're not XM. They don't buy XM pieces. That's my fucking problem. People screaming and shouting and pictures everywhere. Look at this, and up. Oh my god. You know, and then they're just sitting back laughing their tits off later, going, "Yeah, I wouldn't buy that even if it was exactly the same.
Well,
even if they threw in 5 arcs, I wouldn't buy that."
The thing about that as well,
"Ah."
yeah. The thing about it as well is I'm not going to take any credit for the Gambit arc thing being sent out because my argument was don't do it. My argument was, not everyone is going to be disappointed with it. Not everyone's going to be unhappy with it. People are going to be understanding of the fact that this was going to lean, this was going to warp, this was they were going to understand that side of it. So there wouldn't be a problem. And I don't know how many Gambits there are. There's
999.
No, there's not.
Really? I thought it was a con exclusive. It's not a 999. I mean, I know the Hulk's not 750, but maybe it's 8.
Gambit's like 600 and something. I've got the thing up there anyway.
You got the card, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got the card somewhere, so it was the edition size, but
probably using it as a fucking letter holder.
I am using it as a coaster. It's 800. So basically,
and
the thing about it, the thing about the whole thing was, I said to XM, look, the only problem, the issue with this isn't the fact that it's in this position. The problem with it is you haven't communicated that. You know that you're going to move this, you're going to do that. If you put that out before the piece ships, you say to everybody, hey, look, this is what's going to have to happen now. We've looked over. This is what's happened with the prototype, blah, blah, blah. Now, to keep the arc in effect and the way we have it, we're going to have to move it to this. To hide the peg hole, we're going to have to do that. And this is what is going to happen. Hopefully, you understand about this. You're going to get a few people who are going to complain about that and go, that's not what I ordered, blah, 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 whatever. But overall, in the masses, people are going to go, oh, that's good. Thanks for letting us know. With the way then that the people, and as you say, it's all the same names, who are not customers, never owned an XM piece, and they all say the same crap every single XM piece that comes out. They all pick, point, everything, and they go, but they're the same people as well. When someone says the smallest thing about Sideshow, they go, oh my God, artists are working on this. You have to be respectful towards the artists. But you have to do that for Sideshow, but not for XM. It's you only have to do it for the companies you want to work for. But,
I mean, that's a very good point. But also, the point that I got.
But then the point of it was a meeting, I said, I do not agree. I do not think you should replace all 800 of them. I do not think it's a case of, this needs to all be sent out, because then you create other logistical issues anyway, because we can't be seen to ship these pieces to countries which are out of the licensed region. We can't ship these to America. We can't ship these to other countries. So the problem now is going to be, if you've got your piece on the market, you're going to have to get your piece now from your retailer, your unofficial retailer, and we can't help you get that. So now you're going to have to pay shipping because of the fact that your retailer isn't going to send it to you for free. So now that creates another issue. We can't send it to customers in America because then we'll lose our Marvel license. So it's there's a whole bigger issue of the fact that
you create another monster.
I want my arc. Hold on a minute, I've got to pay this for it. Well, yeah. If you haven't gone officially to XM to order it, or to an official distributor, unfortunately, that's the case. The thing is, again, is the people who always complain are the ones who don't buy it. And I just said to them, if people complain about it, give the replacements as and when to the people who complain. And that's what you should do. And the thing is like, they said, we're going to send it to everyone. I'm like, fair enough. Now what's going to happen is every piece in future where someone goes, you do know that on my Wolverine, this other, like, I don't know, or whichever customers go, I'm trying to think of people, on my Colossus, well, the hand that holds the eye and all this, I don't look like the prototype. It bends slightly the other way. I want another one. You did it with Gambit. Why can't you do it with this? And it's just like, come on.
The thing is, also, I personally felt it was just a little bit too knee jerk. It was too reactionary.
It was too quick.
It was too reactionary. Far too reactionary for me. The way that I completely agree with you in the communication point, right? Before pieces even shipped, right? You need to have this discussion. As soon as that arc started to move and they were checking it and they were like, fuck, this is gonna start leaning. Right, as soon as that started to happen, they started putting in provisions of, right, we're going to have to move the peg, we're going to have to make adjustments. They should have literally shared that everywhere, that this is what's going to happen, right? That I agree with you 100%. But I also think that they should be sending out pieces to people to take pictures and to do reviews of them before they react to any of this sort of thing. Because there was no videos of it, there was no nothing. It was literally a couple of pictures, and pictures have got angles, and angles are not always favourable. And then you've got one guy who maybe hasn't put it together 100% right, or something's not right, and that's all we're going off, and that's a problem. You really need it to be in hand by a few people after you've done all the communicating. It needs to be in hand by a handful of people that take the right kind of pictures from the right kind of angles and can sort of show it. And then do a review and say, this is what it looks like.
The guys who get it first.
Yeah.
And however they get it first, they get it first. They take some of the best pictures in the hobby. They take some amazing pictures, but the problem with their pictures is they fuck with the saturation and the color. So it doesn't actually look the right way. They take pictures for a showcase style. They don't take pictures for accuracy. So when you saw the pictures that got put out, people were going, whoa, I don't remember the base being that vibrant and this and this. It isn't. It isn't that vibrant. That's the problem. So
yeah, that's no good. But this is what I'm saying. I think there needed to be more sources. It seems like there was only one place and he was getting fucking bombarded with questions, and it's just not very fair. I think it should have been, we communicated, and then it just seemed very knee jerk and reactionary, and it was a bit like, this is just a little bit like, fuck, this is for me. I got no problem that people listen. I got no problem that people have camps and things. I can completely understand how this happens. It is very hard if you're from the USA, right, and you're buying from Sideshow. The prices are on a different planet between XM and Sideshow. That's just how it is. If you're in the USA and you're buying a Sideshow piece, you're getting it for what you're getting. You're getting really cheap shipping. You get no taxes of any kind, and the prices are quite low. You're only paying the retail that you're paying. But you have to remember always, it's very important to understand that privileged position that you're in. You should never come out and start talking like comparable prices, like you're the only country in the world. Because in Asia, Sideshow is much more expensive than XM pieces. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's the problem. The shipping kills the comparable, and also, you know what I mean, taxes. That's the situation.
Well,
if you're in Europe and you're not buying from that G Heroes place, and you're buying from like a reseller or something like that, the prices are a lot closer. For me, buying XM and Sideshow, I get fucked on taxes with Sideshow. I have to pay 20% of the overall cost. So whatever you're paying, I'm paying another $150 on top of that for shipping.
Probably works out about 22-23% with the
and then I'm paying 23% of the overall costs. So for me, if it's a $725 piece, I'm paying, you know, $800, and I'm paying nearly $900 to get it into my hand, and then I've got to pay another 23% on that $900, which is another $180, you know, $200. So now that piece is costing me, not from $900, it's gone straight up to like $1,100-$1,200.
And then depending on how you pay for it, you might get shafted on your exchange rate.
Well, that's exactly it. It's just, you should always remember, because there's people that come out there just very like, you know, like I remember I saw a comment on Colossus, because I think Colossus looks fucking crazy good, man. Like really, like mind-bendingly good. As soon as I saw that Colossus, I saw an unboxing video of it, and I was like, "Fuck, that looks great. I wish I'd have bought that." That was my instant feeling. I should have bought that Colossus because I was really considering it. And then I watched it unbox, and I was like, "Fuck, that's clever how they put that together. Wow, that looks great. Jesus, look at the paint. Wow, look at the fucking body. Wow, look at the base." It just, everything was clicking. And when I was like, I put a video, sharing the video, and you know, people come out and go, "It's double the price. It should be better." And you're just like, because obviously the natural thing was, "Oh, it's much better than the Sideshow Colossus." That was the comment that was flying out from people, and the defense was immediately, "Oh, well, it should be better. It's double the price." And you're just like, "Well, wait a minute. Who's it double the price to?" Because it is, you know, it's not, even if you're from the US, it's not double the price, is it? It's not that high. It's like maybe a few $100 more, but it ain't double the price. It's the difference between, I don't know, $700 or $800 to like maybe $1,100 or something. It ain't double the price, surely. I don't know. And even if it is, it's still it's only one part of the world. There's still like the whole of Asia to consider, then the whole of Europe to consider, and then you've got people from, you know, Africa and other places. You've got a whole massive other continents that you need to consider that they're paying, and it's, you know, they're all paying different prices. So it's not just your prices. That's not you know.
Or you got someone in Mexico who pays 60% tax or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. Really, it's crazy. But I mean, I remember I complained about something. Someone said to me, "Dude, honestly, if you think that's bad, look what I got to deal with." And I was like, "Oh man, I'd well quit. I'd well fucking quit." But yeah, it's crazy.
Was that Brazilian?
I think it was. If it was Brazilian or Mexican, but I remember, and I was like, "Shit, that's fucking really harsh." But like I say, that's what it is. It's just remembering that, and it's funny how that happens, because, you know, I prefer Sideshow Gambit. I prefer the OG one that I have, but I actually quite like Sideshow's new Gambit over this Gambit. That's my personal preference, right? And and when that happens, it's not really an issue. Nobody says, "Oh well, you know what, whatever it is." But it's only when, you know, XM do a good job that all of a sudden it's like, well, it should be because it's more expensive, and it's that. I think that's a bit fucking harsh. That I think that's I mean, that creates a you can't win situation, and I don't believe in that. I don't believe that's the right way to be.
Again, it's that kind of debate and those kind of people who keep me having a job, so I can't really complain.
Carry on.
It's also that kind of mentality as well, where there's a guy and he posted a picture of his Storm who's leaning. The first Storm we've seen leaning, and all of a sudden it's posted everywhere. People are going fucking mad, going, "Oh my god, it's leaning! Oh, XM, I can't believe they've done this, they've done that, whatever." The guy puts on his post that his room is maintained at around 30 degrees temperature. That's fucking well hot. And in the past, he's had like 3 or 4 statues lean. Doesn't that mean his room is like really hot? Or he's in a really hot country. So if he has a situation where 3 or 4 of his statues have leaned in the past, and he's got the only storm that's lean. And even in the thing, he goes, "Oh yeah, my room's around 30 degrees. 30 degrees that's 30 times 2 is 60. Add that, it's like 90 something Fahrenheit. If that's consistent, then that's not good. Your statues have like no. So, and then obviously if his aircon's not on, it's probably about fucking 200 degrees. But anyway, I don't know. But you just see posts like that, and then that gets fucking reposted everywhere by the same people.
I saw a wicked one on the group, which was somebody posted. He's got a fucking Victor Meldrew face, and he's always pissed off about something.
Chuck,
and he put on there when the Gambit thing happened. He put on there that the reason that they've changed it is because they couldn't be bothered to it made out that it was like basically they couldn't be bothered to do something, and I had to put on the comment. I had to message back, and I was like, "So wait a minute, they've moved the peg, they've given you an extra belt, they fixed the engineering, and they've made a whole new fucking arc and adjusted the card sizes so they're more in line with quarter scale. They've done all that extra work, and your opinion is that they've done nothing. They can't be bothered to do anything." And that's the reason that they've done this. I mean, you know what I mean? That makes no sense at all. They've had to do much more work to actually sort this. If it was, I've got to be honest, I know this is a horrible thing to say, but if it was me, I would go with, listen, how long did it take for that fucking thing to lean? How long did it take? Because if it takes longer than 30 days, then fuck you, you're shit out of luck. Oh, well, sorry. Because I'm telling you now, that's what customs are telling you. That's what your fan art company. That's what you're. Wait a minute! Don't listen. That's what you're clambering over each other to get into these secret groups and stabbing each other and fucking messaging me. How do I get into this group? How do I get into that group? I need to be in here. I need to be in there. That's what they're going to tell you. Not only are you going to tell you, well, listen, you need $5,000 to get into my group, and you need to buy 2-3 pre-orders. Immediately as soon as you get in there. Not only are they going to tell you that, but once you're in there and you're doing that, and you've bought the piece, 30 days, 30 minutes. Who gives a fuck? If something's wrong, sorry, fuck you, unfortunate, bye-bye. It's leaning, can't help you. That's even what you'd get.
If you order directly from them after 30 days, sorry.
Oh, well.
It. You see, like other companies...
Might want to crank your AC up. Might want to make your room colder. Oh, well. Because that's what you'll get.
With the Pro and Batman, I mean, there was some people even it fell over. It was so bad. Some people, I think, like Mike's, where his was so lent that it was damaged. And when he tried to put on the column, it was harder to get it on there because of the angle of how much it lent and whatever else.
How much it's already moved.
There's no comeback from how much is moved. It's just like, here's your column. It's a nice option and a nice resolve for people it hasn't happened to, and I'm glad they addressed it. But other companies,
I think that column looks horrible.
Look at She-Hulk. I mean, look at the original Sideshow She-Hulk. She's like that.
Yeah.
Even what's her name? Miss Marvel, the original Marvel. She's like that, and she's got both legs on the ground, and she's like got legs wide open. She's still leaning. There's loads.
Yeah, going that way though, isn't it? Going forward that one.
Yeah.
That one's going that way because the body position. But the thing is like. Yeah, all right.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to go through some comments because they're building up now. Apparently, Galactus is the herald of Black Winter, according to Johnny Cates. I've not seen it. I've not read any of the new stuff. I can't.
Yeah, the Black Winter's a new character, isn't it?
I can't stand. I looked through. We had this conversation a few weeks ago. I looked through Silver Surfer Black, and the covers. The thing is like the variant covers for Silver Surfer Black are some of the best Silver Surfer covers ever. They're absolutely amazing. Some of them are just so nice. Open up that comic book and it's like, what the fuck?
You wouldn't wipe your ass on it. That's how bad the art is. It would be an insult to your shit to wipe your ass with.
Yo, my friends, nice haircut, Gio. That's Bart.
Thanks, man.
Tito Montenegro, what's up? Ross Carr. Hi guys from Sydney, love the show. Long time viewer, first time chat. Welcome.
Welcome, man.
Welcome.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Darren Crofer. Darren Crofer's a guy who talked about Bowen Bust. He's got enough of those. Jerry Byrne, oh my God, who's a good-looking guy that replaced Alex? I'll take that. Cheers, man. Cheers, Jerry.
Man. Take that.
Your check is in the post, my friend.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Cybernetic organism. Sorry, I was going to say orgasm there. Hey guys, Mike Fon and Yo-Yo, B-Dub3, Yo-Yo, Darren Craven. So please, I bought my bones 20 years ago. If you bought 20 years ago, you must have gone for a steal. The prices they were selling for retail were ridiculously low.
Yeah, man.
What's up to you, Alex? Everyone else? Hoping it's good. Congrats on the Bowens. Thank you. Alex and Gio, what's your thoughts on the recent Bane?
Love it.
I think we went through it last week. Yeah.
Did go through it. Got some more pictures of it that we'll go through today, but I have the original one, but I really like this one too. So yeah.
Well, same pictures as last week, but we still got them.
Are they?
Cyclops, yeah. Cyclops is immense and Gambit is stunning. RaddTitan, figure out my next piece is going to be Radd. Okay, you're going to get the surfer, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Figured out my next painting is going to be Radd. Okay, going to be Silver Surfer then. Problem with Cyclops is they tried to make two statues out of one. They did the same with Storm, but it worked there. They made one Cyclops statue. The paint, pose, and hairline could have been better. Well, I don't see.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the paint at all. I think it looks fucking cracking. But the one thing I haven't seen in person and I need to is the arms out and the screaming body position, because it should be straighter than it was at prototype. Now I have a lot of pictures of the prototype, so if I get the production in and it's exactly the same, I'm gonna fucking know it, and I'll put a side-to-side picture up, and there ain't gonna be no excuses that it's been moved if it hasn't. So I will see, but I have to see it in person, and I have to take a photo of it at the right angle, because there's nothing I can't stand more that fucking pisses me off is if someone does two pictures side by side and it's basically like that. And you're like, yeah, this isn't right. This is off now. You know what I mean? So, it's like, oh my God. And you're just like, well, no, it's not. It's hard. You need to make sure. So I need to see it. So I need to get it in the hand. I need to look at the prototype pictures I've got, and then I need to compare. But to be honest with you, I'm really digging the hand on the temple jobby, man. I'm liking that one the most. I did when I saw it in person. I really like the face on the screaming portrait. I think they did the teeth and the mouth and the screaming thing really, really well. So for me, that's one of the best Cyclopses on the market. Other than that, I quite like Max as well. Actually, over time, that's really grown on me. Max one, but it's a bit stiff. Yeah, it is a little bit of a mimic of the. It's a little bit too close to the original Pip, but there's only so much you can do with that fucking with Cyclops anyway, unless you're Franco, and then you can just put him fucking blasting a fucking hand out of the sky, which is just awesome.
Have you guys heard about the layoffs of DC Collectibles has been canned outright? Turmoil and uncertainty. The future's looking grim. That's a shame if
really?
DC Collectibles have gone, because they put out some really nice pieces, but. Yeah, that's a shame. I know there's a lot of shaking up going up at DC, but I don't know enough about it to really comment too much about it. I know there are comics all over the place, and all their artists are all here and there, and there's a load of stuff going around. But again, I don't know enough about it to kind of comment on it all. Richard Gauthier, hey boys. Coleman Cooper and Leary. Evening, Alex. Evening, Gio. Hope you're all good. We're doing well, man.
Always good.
Well. Overall, Big Fat Paulie. Overall, I like the Cyclops statue. My problem with it was the yellow shorts. If you're going to apply a modern take to it, the shorts really clash. Okay.
I need to have a look. I see it in person though, and I loved it, but it's hard because it's a prototype, dude. I need to see the production. I ain't seen the production piece in that.
Either way, the card thrown arc looks dodgy. I don't really care, as I do not have it on pre-order. Any news on Scarlet Witch, as I do have that on pre-order. I think we're going to get some factory pictures soon off that. Statue Collector, what's up, ladies and gents? Saying hello from hot Southern California. It's going to be hot there, Jesus. Scarlet Witch is kind of coming up any time now, really. Third quarter 2020. Thank you, Super Soldier. Roman Helmet. Sup, guys. Sup.
Yo.
Sup, Soldier. Yep, I have that coming. Alex, you need to get XM to put someone else in charge of the music on the unboxing videos. Listen, I told them not to use that music, and they said to me, can you go find some? And I've been going around looking for some, and to try and find license-free music isn't that easy, and we're not agreeing on it. Sang wanted some pan pipes. Do you know pan pipes?
No.
Do you know where they kind of like have these like pipes in it?
Okay.
Anyway. And they normally do like the singing.
I know what that is, yeah.
But the pan pipes, yeah. So he wanted panpipes, so I was like, no. And then,
Are they actually called panpipes? Because like Peter Pan plays it.
No, they're called panpipes. I don't
Pan,
know.
P-A-N.
Yeah.
The reason they're called panpipes is because Peter fucking Pan has them.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he has.
Anyway,
They're
like bamboo. They just have these big fucking things.
Yeah, and they're like all different sizes. They like sort of go up. They may like a
Harrow,
I know what they are.
Harrow used to have these guys who look like I can't remember the correct terminology now, but I'm just going to say Native American, and they have these guys who look like Native Americans playing these panpipes.
Yeah, playing my fucking ass. Fucking coming out of a speaker, my fucking cock Jesus it.
The one that
fucking are they playing them? They're as Native American as fucking I am.
They sound like people scratching a fork on a plate. The music we're using at the moment, which is terrible.
It's hot. It is horrendous. I have to turn off.
Yo, Adam K.
Sup, my brother.
LeBron, yeah. Sup, Nitrous 17. Yo. Mr. Silverpan 60. I've ordered a few Prime 1 and Sideshow pieces in the UK through an Amagami. I've said the cheapest overall price I could find. Still waiting on delivery though. Would you guys recommend them? I've met the guys. I know them very well. And I've never ordered anything from them, but they are at the cons in London all the time. Super nice guys. I think it's Bruno and can't remember the other guy's name now. Jose. Bruno and Jose. So yeah, they're the guys there. They're really nice guys. But again, I've never ordered anything from them. Always at the cons.
Don't know.
They're in statue lines.
Can't answer.
Emerald 322. Yo. What's up, RaddTitan? You did meet him at the last con you came to.
Did I?
Yes.
I met
I introduced you to him. Yeah. Marcus in the house. Service. Dicky Two Shoes.
Dicky.
Air Combust in the background. I see. The Air Combust is amazing. I love it. It's huge. Terry Curtis, Evening Fellas. Hell's Overlord, nice tattoos. Thank you. Yeah, I've done about fucking 10 years ago. Whenever I got them done.
It looks like fucking reject Pamela Anderson. Does it go all the way around?
Yeah.
Good man. At least you did that right. When I see people with like fucking anything like bands that don't go all the way around, man, I'm just like, yeah, you're a pussy.
David Ferrigmo, is Singapore Comic Con still on? I'm wondering if someone will showcase the new statues over there. I don't know. I mean, at the moment, we can't fly to Singapore at the moment, and obviously, the Singapore Comic Con is a big thing with tourists coming in. So we don't know, and it's very expensive to actually do. I don't know whether we're going to be able to fly to Asia until 2021, to be honest, at this rate. So we'll have to see. I really want to go because I missed so many cons this year. And I hate it. Nitrous, Alex and Gio, you get the new Silver Surfer exclusive. Gio's got it on order.
I have, yes.
Gio, if you decide to buy the new Bane, I'll take the OG off you.
I bet you fucking would and all.
Roman Helmet. You guys' thoughts on the new XM Red Hood? I actually really like it. I think all the 1/6 pieces I actually think is really nice. I still need to do the factory video of that one.
That's Red Hulk, man. What's up? Can you fucking read?
No. Red Hulk.
It's Red Hulk. Jesus.
I like the Red Hood. And I like the Red Hulk as well. I've spoken to the guys, and I did say to them they need to tone the hair down a little bit. On the prototype, it was a bit too red.
Good boy.
And I said to them, look.
It's grey. That's the colour in the comics, not red. So just tell them that. Tell them it's grey.
I think because of the size of the statue, and I think it could be good with a little touch of red in there, just like little hues of red. I just think that the actual prototype is just a bit much. I think it could get away with a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, if you want to be sort of inaccurate to the comics, yeah, just crack on, just put some red in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's give fucking Silver Surfer a clown face. Let's give fucking, I don't know, give Rogue a cock, and we'll all just be PC about it, and so it's fine.
Why not?
Fucking him. Nah, not today. Not with me. That's not. This is not the house that I built. I'm afraid.
I haven't seen the Mr. Freeze unboxing yet. I'm afraid. I have not seen it. It's meant to be.
I did actually. Yeah, I did see the unboxing of the Freeze. I did see. I was actually really impressed with the Scarecrow personally, to the point where I was actually very much considering buying it to go with my sort of Bane and Poison Ivy. I thought it was the perfect piece to be up high and wasn't too heavy, and it was the right kind of angles. But it waitlisted really fast, and I'm not surprised. But I don't lose sleep over these things. I'm just like, okay, on to the next one. There'll be something. I'm always, something will always come up. There's lots of options. So the freeze one, I still my issues with the freeze is I can't get past the use of that turquoisey blue everywhere. It's kind of a cheap. You know how they've tried to do like I don't know if Alex has seen it, but basically all the pipes and shit like that, and it's just overwhelming all over it. It's got this sort of like turquoisey blue, light blue color, and I just think it looks really cheap. I'm not a fan of that choice of color, and it's overwhelmingly used. It's just like very much in abundance. And I was a bit like,
what does it say? There's anything when they reuse a color on loads of pieces, like loads of parts of the same statue.
It just has it says so much of it. I really like the dome. I dig a lot, and the portrait came out great, so I quite like that. But base looks good. No real problems there. I think the figure looks pretty cool. It's just the stiff pose doesn't bother me because of Mr. Freeze and museum pieces work. I'm not a fan of museum poses, to be brutally honest. I still like them. They have their place. So overall, probably a good from the unboxing, a good 7 maybe, good 6, 7 out of 10. 6 probably because I wouldn't buy it. 7 I would start getting a bit interested, but I'd say a good 6.
Yeah. Carl Statue Channel. Hi, I know it's not statues, but I picked up 5 canvases: Superman, Batman, Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, Darth Vader, all for £10. Large canvases. It was well chuffed. Charity shop. Questions: what's next to buy? Congratulations there. Nice. 5 for.
Don't worry. Listen, you're not going to be blocked for that kind of a comments. Don't panic.
Any information on Starscream? He's coming very soon. So Mike's coming. Be worried. Your thoughts on? We just done that F-State. So your thoughts on the Sideshow Scarecrow? Just covered that. It's called pan flute, Alex. No. This is different. No, these are pan pipes. So they're like all different lengths, and they hold them and they kind of blow into them downwards.
I think it is a pan flute, bro.
No, pan flute is like a little flute.
I don't think it is. No, I think he's right. But yeah. Tell us about the Red Hood, though.
No, look, if I type in, it says pan flute. Dag damn it. I typed in pan pipes and it come with a video of a guy playing them, and I'm like, that's what I just said. And it says pan flute in the description. All right. Thank you, Super Soldier, for that. Yes, I'll be blocking you and removing your comments. What's this? My overall point is XM placing more emphasis on making 2 out of 1 and then making 1 good statue. They should have just focused on making a good statue. Why do you think that there isn't 1 good statue out of it, or is that what he's saying? Like he's sort of saying that they should have focused on just doing 1 rather than 2 mere statues?
I don't buy into that shit. I think that's a bit of a bullshit comment personally, because I think that no matter what happens, I think that one where he's like that is fucking great. And I think the other, and having the option to switch out the body and completely change up the pose is just perfect.
I think someone
I've got to be honest with you. I think that kind of thing is perfect. I love the fact that you can do that, and I love the fact that they've been doing that since the first XM Thanos, where literally one arm like this, classic, and then all of a sudden you take him, switch him over, and he's like that, and it changes the statue very, very much.
The whole dynamic of it, yeah.
Yeah, it changes it completely, and people will walk in and be like, "Fuck, I really just doesn't look like," you know what I mean? It's good that, and that's what you want. And it helps the seam lines, it helps the base. I saw it for big money.
600.
Yeah, big money. It goes. There's only 50 of them or 30 of them or some shit. It does go for big money, but I mean that's good money. That's good money. I mean, I would rather have that though. I've got to be honest. If you gave me the choice of like 4 heads and like 3 arms, or like a seamless thing like that where you literally from the waist you just change it over, I really like it. So I mean, I will, even if it's slightly tilted like the prototype was on the hands out screaming portrait, I'll still accept that over having. I mean, listen, Sideshow, let's cut it down the line. Sideshow did 1 statue and it was fucking for Cyclops and it was shit. They did it twice and it was shit both times. So at the end of the day, read into that what you will. Concentrating on one piece and trying to do it as well as you can doesn't always work. So options is key, really. And I think people that got the Cyclops that has just the hand up, I think they're going to be really happy. And it's always nice for me to have a backup with that.
There's someone who
they
put
changed
the
head.
screaming head, and they added like a bit of card or something, and he actually put one in there quite well.
I don't like it though. I didn't like it.
No, but
I looked at the pictures and his hands are like that, and he's screaming, and I was a bit like, it's like he's got brain freeze. He's got brain freeze. I scream, too fast there, too fast.
All this stuff from Onigami, it was all fine. Tony Curtis, it's always a guy in Bournemouth playing the pan flute. Tony, the Terry. Pan played the pan pipes, and he was half a goat and half man.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Pan played the pan pipes, and he was half goat. Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. LOL. Pan pipes named after Pan, the Greek god of nature. Yeah, that's who Pan is.
Yeah, the little like the guy was saying, he's like fawn, got like a fawn, like a little bit like a Mr. Tumnus situation going on.
Yeah, looks like me when my hairy legs.
No, it doesn't.
So Pan's not going all the way around. Geo, I always think the same. I know a guy who got Lord of the Rings ring inscription on his arm, and he's halfway through. Yeah, mine goes all the way around. It actually goes on my armpit. That was well painful.
Yeah, that fucking hurt.
For the shitness it is.
That fucking hurt.
Yeah, I got done when I was like 17.
Yeah, man, you got to do them OG
just had,
stuff.
Skittles, lolly, sour lime ice around ice cream filled with bits of Skittles. Sensational. My girlfriend bought the fruit pastel one, and I don't like it. It's well too sweet.
I fucking went round to my sister's-in-law. Like my niece turned 21 the other couple of days ago, like a few days ago. Yeah, Katie turned 21. And my brother-in-law, right? He's fucking crazy. Yeah. So he with alcohol. What he did, he's like, try this Skittles vodka. Yeah, and it was green, right? And it was just fucking green fluid in an old bottle, like a weird. No label bottle. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Isn't that like that time we messed with your mum's with vodka?
No, what he did was he put like all the green flavored Skittles into vodka and like left it, and then removed all the Skittles and left it and it just tastes like green Skittle fucking vodka. It tastes exactly like that. And he had a fucking what are them things, like the old granddads like that. I like them. Werther's Original. He had a Werther's Original as well. And it was like tasting, and that was something. And Jenny was like in my ear while my wife was in there going, "Don't fucking drink that. He's had that in the fucking shed for 25 years. Don't fucking touch that. You'll fucking die." And all it. I was just like, I was pissed. I was drunk. I hadn't been drinking, but I let loose a little bit because obviously I haven't had a drink in a few years. So it's just in my ear, like telling me off. I was a bit like,
did you get into an argument with your brother-in-law?
No. Do you know what was funny? I didn't get at all remotely violent or agitated at all. It was interesting.
That is quite interesting.
Yeah, I got quite emotional. I got like the emotional drunk. I started tearing up looking at my niece growing up into this little lady because when I met my wife, she was like just turned 5. It was her 5th birthday party when I met her, and she's like, she's got first in a degree, and it's just mad like time. You just look at somebody when you have like a constant reminder of time. So when you fuck, and you're like, where's it going, man?
Yeah, my nephew's 17 and 19, and it's just like, my God, yeah. You guys getting the Batman, the 3 Jokers? Is that a new comic?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I'm not really following any of the comics at the moment.
Nah, not really.
I had a year in 2019. I had a year of CGCs and variants, and I thought to myself, I need to wind it in a bit. It was just getting well out of hand. So,
and you just moved on to Bowens.
The Red Hulk, his hand sculpted, can't beat it. Yep, by Aaron Ray Perez. Made the mistake of watching your Wolverine live unboxing. Thanks for the mention, by the way. I went to Sideshow to order it. But I saw Hulk versus Wolverine and got that instead. Arrives tomorrow. Congratulations. Is
that the diorama Hulk versus Wolverine?
Yeah.
Love that piece. Very nice.
Did I mention you in the video? I can't remember, Michael. Did I mention you? Happy JCG. I have the Red Hulk on PO. Absolutely love how it's looking. Cannot fucking wait. It looks really nice. I love Aaron's work.
Thing is once you, I'm saying this from experience, but once you, if you've got a collection that's like overly reliant on digital sculpting that sculpts, and you put in a hand sculpted piece, you watch what happens. Watch what happens when you walk into your room. Because what's going to happen, I'm telling you now, is your eye is literally, it's going to go all fucking wonky, and it's going to constantly always go to the Red Hulk. No matter where the fuck you want to look, even if it's behind you, you're just going to be like that. I'm telling you now, because that's what happens. Yeah. You look around, and it's like I don't know what it is, but it's like basically it's like the odd one out, but not in a bad way, in a good way. You're sort of like the textures and the way it's done. You constantly, your eye just drags towards it. It's really fucking cool. But that's why, for me, I actually think the best collections, like when you're doing room tours and stuff, the best stuff has the most mix, really. You know, has the most sort of like, has a bit of Sideshow, a bit of XM, a bit of pop culture shock, but a few customs, some traditional stuff, some digital stuff, some OG stuff, some new school stuff. They're for me are the fucking king collections. Yeah, if I walk into a room or or even if I see a video and it's all one company, I literally will turn it off because I'm bored within the first few pieces. It literally just feels like that to me. I feel like it's the same sort of identity over and over and over again. And the signature's just too similar. Yeah. So wait till you get that in that Red Hulk, because you can blow your fucking head off.
Any opinion on the PCS quality control on pieces over the last year or so?
Have they released anything?
Yeah, they've been released in pieces. I mean, I'm trying to think of what's come out.
Sagat is out. Sagat we know of, and
yeah,
they released I think it was a 1/3 scale Dread that I really liked. Comic Dread, I think it was. It was nice.
Well, also, I mean, they did the Guile just come out. You know, there's the 3rd scale Michael Myers. They got a lot of pieces.
The problem that PCS have is they've got a lag on all of the shit that they were trying to cut and tie off from the last ownership. That's the problem they have, and that until I think it's done now. I think the last piece was what one of them. I'm sure that the last one is done because I spoke to one of them. I think it was Ant maybe, and he said to me like the last one is like now out the door and done. So now we can move forward with our own projects and carry on, and it's not hanging on from all the shit that they were when they took over. They had to do. Do you know what I mean? That was already promised, but
I think
it's a hard. I mean, they fucking they need a. I'm worried about them because I don't hear much positivity coming out of there, and I worry that they'll struggle because it's been a long time coming to get clear.
Well, hopefully it's all on the up now. Hopefully they will improve now, and hopefully it will get better. I think there's still a few projects though that they need to tie up and things, but pretty much it's their projects now, and there's still a few that are coming out. The Turtles are looking great. The animated or the video game Turtles, whichever way around they were. They look like Turtles in time or something, but they looked fantastic. As you say, the Judge Dredd looked great. The Sagat looked great. Michael Myers. There's loads of them that they have released. So I do think that their quality control is actually improving.
I'll be back in a second. I just got to sort something.
All right, I'll run through the
comments. Run through some comments. I'll be literally. I'm not even leaving the room. I just got to sort something.
All right, Rich. I got the whole transformation last week. Blew my mind. What a statue! Amazing statue. Absolutely amazing. The X piece for Mr. Freeze's suite. Yeah, that's the rose, I believe. Yeah, beautiful. What's your thoughts on Red? I do actually really like it. I do really like it. Corey McCoy. Shipping looks like those trans. What's shipping looking like on those transformers stations? On the buy. I'm terrified it'll be 600 plus to shipping. Depends where you're based. Depends where you are. So, Carl, hello, Lily. Forgot the chat was on today. I thought it was going to be tomorrow. Surprised you're awake, buddy. It must be. What time is it over there? It must be like 5 in the morning.
Who's that?
Carl. He's over in Malaysia or somewhere. Isn't he? Shipping on Alicat starts soon. Are you getting it? Hope so. Hope you're going to get one to review. They said they were going to send us one to review, so hopefully. Bart had a very nice deal on RaddTitan sales post this weekend. Been a while. I got the new pieces in my childhood here in the Green Ranger PCS. So thanks, RT. Cheers to Chris Harris. Chris Harris is normally here, but I think he's in bed now. He wakes up early, so he's probably in bed. But he's normally on here as sci-fi horror collector, I think, something like that.
Yeah, we're doing like the weekend sale thing. So basically, Saturday and Sunday, you can on the main group we'll start listing. You know what I mean, and just basically put down CGCs or any statues we've got to sell. I've sold Orko, so that's gone now. It's not actually behind me, so it's not gone. It's there. It's there. But yeah, I'm gonna pack it up. Tomorrow, I got a box down today. Take some pictures and stuff, and I'll send that tomorrow.
Just do a quick video. Just a video of it.
Yeah, but Jenny said this to me because you're coming up on Friday. She was like, "Why don't you do a video and then send it Friday?" And I was like, "It's fucking go, poor guys. Like, it's well late. I want it, you know what I mean? That'd be really late for shipping."
Is it going with the UK or is it going?
Nah, it's going global.
Shipping? It's going global. We ain't going to get it for a long time anyway.
Good point.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the guy in Bournemouth calls it panpipes on his knockoff tapes. I'm pretty sure the guys in Harrow do as well. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from.
Yeah, but that's how you know it's fake, because that's how you know they ain't playing it, because I don't even know what the instrument is called.
I like that.
So we playing, they are playing the panpipe.
Loved your Pure Arts Artemis Altar. Will you be doing the one for the Enzo? Hope so. Actually, I hope
Love
so.
Yeah, that fucking piece is epic, bro. That Altier piece is fucking this shit. That's a wicked piece.
And Brainiac unboxing thoughts. One of my friends actually worked on that Superman. Jonathan Riley. He done a load of stuff for PCS as well, and then it all got taken and said it weren't him. Just saying.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's too nice to kick up a stink about it. I've not seen the Brainiac, but I know that someone put out a video of it yesterday or so. One of the reviewers that I can't remember who now. I think, it was Junior. Junior done it on someone else's channel. Cat Dad mentioned me when you're talking about turntables. Yeah, you're right. I did. Yeah, they don't seem to sell those anymore, Michael. They seem to have gone now. The ones that you got don't seem to be on Amazon anymore. A lot of people ask me about those. I have the Injustice Superman. He's really great in person. Understandable if you don't like the suit design, but in person with the 6 different arms, 4 extra heads, and 3 heads. What? 4 extra hands, sorry. 3 heads and 2 shields. It's dynamite. Damn, man. 6 arms, 4 hands, 3 heads, and 2 S shields. Wow, that's a lot of switch outs. Jeez. Good mix of companies and ages of statues are key to a collection. I totally believe I believe that as well.
Great.
Totally believe that. Yeah. PCS has released Transformers. Optimus looks good. Soundwave should be soon. I actually really like their
Spider-Man as well, didn't they? Like a 1/2 or 1/3 Spider-Man summit.
Yeah, third. I actually really like their cell-shaded Transformers. I really like the style.
Yeah, it's very unique, them. Really unique.
Punisher XS just tuned in. Liam Bestia late. RaddTitan. How's the heatwave in the UK? Buddy of mine says she's dying over there. It's really hot. Literally today, I was laying. I had a shower. I got out of the shower. I laid on my sofa in my towel, and I had to have another shower. It was so hot, really hot. Good morning.
I've been buying cars and pissing about all over the place, walking around in 34 fucking degree heat. Stupid. And a mask as well. I had my hair cut today, so I had to wear a mask and all that. So you're sitting there. Thankfully, hairdressers had some AC, and the gym had AC, so they were the 2 highlights of my day. Actually, I was actually relatively cool.
Good morning from Singapore. Looking forward to the chat. You're right there, Mark.
Welcome.
Gio, the Hulk transformation in hand is fucking crazy. You're going to be mind blown. Carl, in the US, just got off work.
I said it before about that Hulk, man. For me, that Hulk is the Magneto on throne of Hulks. That's what that Hulk is. That's a timeless Hulk, because it tells a story that can't be untold. Just like the Sentinel. I mean, fuck it, that Magneto, that Sentinel, everyone's trying to copy that, man. Everyone's trying to do their own spin on it now, trying to take a piece of the pie. All the fan art lot are all trying to do it. And, you know, but it's a story that you just, you know, it's a timeless story. And they've that's one of them pieces for me that they've captured like that. Again, there hasn't been one since Magneto. Magneto is the only one. There is no other. And I think the Hulk transformation is the Hulk's version of the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a timeless Hulk that will never go out of fashion. It will never be out of style. It will always look fucking great. And I think it will always be sought after. So if you have it, I suggest you fucking hold on to it for as long as you can, because it's going to skyrocket. Or at least I think it will.
It'll be like, you know, like the Hulkbuster pieces like that, where, you know, you're just going to be so hard to get hold of. So yeah, let me just go through these. I'll review you again some more module cases. Was going to comment a video posted, but too much trouble finding acrylic place to cut them. Yeah, for me, I just don't have the. I think I could probably do it, but I'm quite good at starting projects. I'm just not very good at finishing them. So I think I'd start it and then I'll do like.
Sounds like someone else that I know.
Who's that?
Your fucking dad.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would like more module cases. I do actually love the way they look, and I love the because of that extra depth, you can get a lot of pieces in there. Also, because of the width of it, and without having the lost space in the middle of it, you get like so many more pieces in there. I pre-ordered the new Bane Marquette from Sideshow. Looks cool. Congratulations.
Congrats. Does look cool.
Let me just go through these comments. Any thoughts on Alison Brie being cast as She-Hulk and the rumor that Shia LaBeouf is playing cast as Iceman? I thought Shia LaBeouf was playing Moon Knight, and I don't know who Alison Brie is. Am I going to get like? Is it going to be bad to Google her?
I don't know.
Porn star or something. Alison Brie. She looks a bit skinny. She doesn't really look athletic enough to be kind of She-Hulk, but I don't really know who she is. But Shia LaBeouf is meant to be. I'm sure he's meant to be Moon Knight.
Very good actor. He's a very good actor. He seems a bit troubled. He seems a bit troubled, but
yeah.
Internally,
well, he was a child actor, wasn't he? He's been an actor like for a long time. When you watch a lot of films, he pops up in loads of films. He was in Constantine as the taxi driver and stuff like that. He's in one of the Indiana Jones films as well.
Yeah, the Curse of the Crystal Skull or something like that.
He's in loads. He's in like he pops up in like loads. iRobot. He's the annoying kid in iRobot. So he's in quite a few of them. Apparently, though, Tax Collector's not very good. That's what Brian O'Rourke says. I still the OG Bane by Sideshow. The OG Bane by Sideshow is a special piece. I really like it.
Yeah, me too. Ain't got nowhere for me. I like the new one, but would I trade it? No, I wouldn't trade it. So,
Emperor Zergi, is it bad to leave batteries and statues? Not so much the
I wouldn't do
little coin metal ones, but if you're talking about double or triple A batteries, yes, I think it's a bad idea to leave those in there.
Don't fucking leave Duracell. Don't leave Duracell anything.
The funny point about those batteries is branded expensive batteries are always the ones for me that leak. Duracell is the worst battery for me for leaking over time. Some cheap batteries from the pound shop where you get like 20 batteries for £1, they last and they seem fine. Duracell.
I've never had a cheap ones. I buy them from Amazon batteries. They've never leaked in anything, and they've been in there for years and years and years. But don't use Duracell. Anything. Fuck that. Get them out. If you have, get them out of there now. Don't even finish your chat. Turn the fuck off and get them out of there.
Only so was finishing me. I see his shit. Take 3 days to turn Wins into 360. Yeah, the one I have, I think, is 2 minutes and 40, which I think is a bit too long.
That's fucking long.
Bobby, I'm sitting here with my wife and she wants to read some comics with me. What Marvel Run event would you guys suggest for someone new to comics? Also, Anne says, hi, Alex is cute. Thank you.
Yeah, man, look at you with the women doing well.
Hey,
how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
It depends on what kind of character she is.
It also depends. I mean, it depends on lots of things. I mean, like, it depends on what characters you like. If you want something dark, you want something light-hearted. You go first because you probably read more than me anyway. You read much more.
It depends. Like I say, if it's modern, you want to start, just go with something modern. You know what I mean? The recent Venom run's very popular by Donny Gates. You can start on some of that, but I mean, that's still ongoing. So you will probably want to go into something that's sort of it's like finished. The Thanos run by Donny Gates. Anything Donny Gates at the moment he's touching is fire, man. He's doing really, really well.
The Midas touch.
I really like things like, I really like things that have a little bit of thought to them as well. I don't really like anything that's, too basic. So that's why I kind of like Thanos the way that I do. So, you could read any of them old sort of stories too. They're all some good shit. If she likes DC stuff, there's a few nice runs.
Yeah.
If she likes horror stuff, the deceased stuff was pretty popular. It depends on what sort of shit you like.
For me, I mean, some of my favorite stories are I like the Maximum Carnage run. So the 14-part Maximum Carnage run, I absolutely love that from the 90s. I also love the Old Man Logan run.
Great run, yeah. That's
it starts off a little slow and a little tedious, and it's a bit frustrating to start with, but it gets dark as fuck. It's got one of the darkest twists.
Takes a turn, doesn't it? And you just don't know where that came from.
I never thought Mysterio. Yeah, I never thought Mysterio was such a fucking evil fuck. But yeah, I mean, so that's good. Craven's Last Hunt is a really, really good story. But again, I like all the dark stuff. I like all the really depressing stuff. That's a bit wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, really. I mean, some of the fun stuff as well, like the Deadpool stuff, is really fun.
It honestly depends on what kind of characters that she digs, man. Because if you say, she's a big, Deadpool fan, it's a completely different sort of read, isn't it? Then you can sort of go over lots of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, a lot of the stuff I've gone for, I think, is all around the 90s anyway. So
well, that's sort of our time.
Then I heard good and bad things about the Tax Collector. I was actually looking forward to watching it as well. I thought it looked quite good for the trailers.
Yeah, no interest in that.
Those pieces like the Bowen Apocalypse statues are timeless and unsurpassed.
Yeah,
Bowen, Brandy Bowen, we've said this probably every single week chat we do. Brandy Bowen does the best comic accurate statues ever. His statues from 20 years ago still hold up today. The quality of the statues.
Brandy Bowen's a genius. It's not that bad.
His pieces are.
And he's used some great sculptors over the years as well.
Yeah,
he's
all the best. He's all the best. Basically, I mean, if you want a statue which is not fucked with, you want a statue that's straight out of the comic book. If that character was to get up out of a 2D image and be 3D, he ain't fucked with it. That's how it's going to be. Nowadays, I think a lot of companies, which it's a good thing and a bad thing, but they take too much liberty with the modernization. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
That's why I don't like that XM Thanos. That's exactly why I don't like it. That's exactly the main reason why I don't like it is exactly what you just said there. There's modernizing it like the first one they did, and they modernized certain areas, but it was very minimal. But they fuck with it far too much, and now it looks like something that I'm not familiar with. So that's why for me it was a bit like.
Don't give a fuck what you think is sold out. That's been paying my wages for the last year. No.
Well, do you get paid for sales? Do you? I don't think that's true.
No, but they've paid for me through Thanos profit. I don't know. I'm just
you're adding that shit up yourself.
There's no point like letting the truth get away with a good story.
Yeah, you're making 2 and 2 into 5, aren't you?
Yeah. Evening gents, Luch in the house. Gio, get your Midas already. Good vibes. I think he's talking about your Hulkbuster because that guy sawed it in half.
Yeah.
Let me go through these comments quickly, and then we'll go to this thing.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Shira's not going to be Moon Knight. His name was tossed around. Ruffalo isn't buff. Alison Brie doesn't need to be buff. I'm sure She-Hulk will be CGI. Never know. Statue Mania in the house. Queen Marks.
Yo.
Is it just me or is YouTube buffering? I keep seeing George's face buffering a little bit. Are you hearing
improving
me, okay?
or making me worse?
It makes you look like you've just had a stroke.
Oh, okay. Well, it's improved then.
Statue Mania. I grew up watching Marvel and DC, but I read Dark Knight's Metal and loved it. I'm also a horror fan. I love Batman.
Yeah, Metal's that's a good run. The Metal one was good.
I actually just showed Natalia Man of Steel. And
great film. Love that film.
Actually, I do really like it, but I do think that this is the normal cut. The normal cut is there a director's cut of this?
I don't know.
Is there like a Snyder cut of?
I don't know, dude. I honestly do not know.
Because it is quite like when you watch it, it's quite fragmented. It's a bit like jumps around a little bit, a bit fragmented, and then it is well fucking cheesy. It's really cheesy. And,
what's cheesy?
Just some of the dialogue is quite cheesy.
Fucking
and
counts.
then the other thing as well is they like the fight at the end is just like billions of dollars of damage. It's like they totally fucking destroyed
it's
the
not
whole
even
city.
It's not even billions of dollars. You know, it's how many people
And the
would
deaths
die
as well. Yeah,
the deaths would be catastrophic. I mean, you're talking. There would have been thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even into six figures. How many people would have died?
And there's also like
situation.
all these people are getting fucked up, and all their buildings are collapsing, and you can still hear that fucking annoying cunt screaming and catches her before she hits the floor. Jesus, she's horrible. She's horrible as Lois Lane. She's actually
she's not great, but
she's she's annoying.
Do you know what she does? Do you know what she does though? You know what she can do, which people just don't really seem to understand, right? Is she manages to be a bitch, but then be very, very in need and be very vulnerable, and that's a skill. It's very hard to do both of that. You understand that? Very hard to walk around with your head up your ass and start being like off and dodgy and strange. And a bit like, demanding and a bit bitchy like she is, and then all of a sudden, like when she needs Superman, so you know what I mean. You need that character to be like that. And in the originals, the girl I can't remember, I've forgotten her name, but the same one who was in Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, the same one who played Lois Lane in that. She could do that. She was like this fucking. She was a bitch, and you were just like, fuck, I wouldn't save you if you were fucking falling. Then she's falling, you're like, fuck, you better save her, and that's great. You can do that.
From the 70s, you mean?
Yeah, the originals, the Christopher Reeve stuff.
Isn't it not Annette O'Toole?
Might be. I don't know her name.
Yeah,
I know her face, but I don't know her name. And she got that. She got that part of it right. She needs saving.
So, Bobby, anything written by Donny Cates and Al Ewing.
Yeah.
Bobby, I really wanted to read Old Man Logan, but she wasn't too keen on it, and you convinced her. I read it. I got this like subscription thing, and it was I don't know. I signed up to. Do you know when you buy the first one for like £2, and then you sign up and you get 5 of them for £20 and whatever else, and then I forgot to cancel and end up getting 60 of them, and it cost me more money than I wish I paid on them. But I started reading all of those, and Old Man Logan was in there, and it was great. Also, I tell you what is really good is the X-23 Origins. X-23 Origins, the first.
I've not read it.
It's a trade paperback, and probably about 3/4 to 4/5 of the book is really good. The end is a bit crap, but most of it is really, really good, and I really enjoyed that as well. Really enjoyed that. Thanks, guys. Cat Dad reading Nightfall omnibus now. Nightfall as well. Brilliant. Yeah, Nightfall.
Yeah, Nightfall's brilliant. Yeah, great call.
The stream is lagging big time for me too. Lots of buffering. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know if that's my end or your end.
Find out, yeah. Shirtless Wonder.
We'll definitely pick up Kate's run. Nick London. Hey chaps, Dan, you look young, Alex. Yeah, everyone keeps saying that I've shaved my beard. Yeah. Should keep it off, really. Soccer from Further. One of the things I don't like with the modern companies is they tend to over texturize costumes. Spandex doesn't have that texture. I think it's hard because sometimes there is an area where you need to modernize it because there are a lot of characters where if you were to make them into a 3D image, they would just look really campy and something like someone out of the old Adam West Batman. It just wouldn't work. So it needs to be
it's nice to break up. You need to break up certain areas by adding some form of texturing. It's always good to add some. But I mean, I do agree. I mean, I certainly feel like the yellow suit Wolverine was well over textured. Fucking ridiculous, overly textured. They should have put some smooth elements in to break it up. But for me, it was over textured.
So let's go through. So Al Ewing is doing Empire Run now. Seems to be better now. Hopefully, X-Cross. Thor Gunderson in the house.
I lick every hole, apparently so.
Buffering bad for me too. Seems to be okay now, though. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Cold spot right just at home. Catalan. Hate missing the live feed, but I'm here, guys. All right.
Welcome.
We're waiting for you. Waiting for you, Cole.
We ain't going to start until you got here.
Always wanted to know what you guys do for a living. Too personal?
Nah, never too personal.
Do you want to answer first?
Okay, so I mean, obviously with the coronavirus thing, my job is sort of like been at a standstill, and to be honest with you, this coronavirus may retire me, but I'm a combat-related strength and conditioning coach, so I train people to be better fighters. So whether you do boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, you know, I've looked after a few Greco-Roman wrestlers and a few other bits and pieces. I do conditioning work with people like that. So, you know, faster, harder, stronger sort of shit. But with this coronavirus thing, the distance that is required and all the masks, all this sort of bollocks, it's not possible for me to be doing anything. So it's sort of caned me at the moment. And the problem I'm having is if I want to go out and work again, I've got to go back to where I started, which is like doing PT stuff. And I got myself into a sort of a niche area with personal training where my actual background started to become more relevant. And then I started focusing on just these specific areas where, you know, I was doing a lot of stuff like, you know, that was built for a certain purpose. And I don't really want to go back to just looking after fat CEOs and other people. I don't want to be an arsehole, but I really don't. You know, I'm not the best trainer to come in and speak to if you've not followed your diet, or if you haven't had enough sleep, or if you're taking the piss. And I will just simply say, you're taking me for a cunt. That's what you're doing. You're wasting my fucking time. And I'm not great like that. So I actually lose clients because I will tell you that you're not ready and you're not going to get anywhere. And that's the problem. So, but when you deal with athletes, when you deal with professional athletes, it's much easier because you tell them these things and they actually listen, and they're like, you know what, you're right. And they bounce back and they come back much stronger. And I like that about them. So, you know, it's a bit like that. But yeah, so that's what I do.
I'm a lazy bum. I just sit at home on the internet all day. I actually, I was with the police for 13 years. I did that. And then I left the police and I work with xmstudios dealing with their social media and some stuff behind the scenes for them. So yeah, that's my job. Das ist das. Margot Kiddy. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Don't know what that is. Sup Barbie. Black Hammer by Dark Horses, well worth a gander. Margot Kiddy was her name, Gio. Someone you were asking about.
I'm fucking
the woman from.
Oh yes, but I said I don't know her name. Why fucking tell me her name? I don't know what it is. That's the girl from.
Margot Kidler. Kidder.
Kiddle. Is it Kiddle?
Margot Kidder.
Yeah, she's Margot in it. So yeah. Yeah, that's the original super. That's the original. Maybe not the original Lois Lane, but that's the Lois Lane opposite Christopher Reeves.
Who
Liked
was
her.
Annette O'Toole then? Annette O'Toole. I think it might have been his mum. Oh no. Oh, she was Lois Lane in Superman. It says here. Lois Lane in Superman. About? Oh, so wait a minute. She was in Superman 3. Sorry, no, the one I was thinking of. Don't worry, I'm just trying to work out who.
Yeah, I didn't know we were doing that.
No, I'm trying to work out because I had Annette O'Toole in my head. She was Lois. No, sorry, Lana Lang. Sorry. Okay, she was Lana Lang. Never knew what Geo did. I know what Alex does though. Damn, explains why Geo is such a beast. Edwin Diaz, nice Geo. Manuel Dunn, hot fuzz. Gab, you son of a bitch, because Geo loves you.
Yeah, that's it. Good.
He was a cop,
Mickey,
Alex.
my favourite.
Many moons ago, I did some police work. Yeah,
he did some things. He's a dodgy cop, man. He's a bent cop.
There was an issue.
He was a bent cop.
Something happened, and
he's a bent cop, man.
Someone had to give over their badge, and they had desk duty. Yeah. Well, did you wear a gun? No, we don't get guns in the UK. I probably would have shot.
Nah, man. We go up to crazy fuckers with knives with a torch.
Yeah. My favourite Lois was from Smallville. No, Lana Lang from Smallville was the one. Lana Lang there.
That must be what she means then.
No, there was a Lois as well, but there was also the other woman who was the in Smallville. There was a woman who got done for like grooming and taking women to some fucking sex thing.
Oh,
and she got done for it. Yeah, I can't remember her name now, but that was from Smallville.
Maybe she's the one that rocked.
No, she says not Lana. I like Lana, who's the Kirsten Cook or whatever it was. Original Lois Lane in the black and white series. She was the old lady that married Kevin Spacey. Okay, I thought Kevin Spacey was gay. Isn't Kevin Spacey gay?
I don't know. Maybe he might be gay.
Okay. She was boring.
I'd date Spacey though, man. Spacey looks is interesting to me.
Chris Martinez, Alex, you're on the take. Did bad things for statues. It's actually before statues. So yeah, Alison Mack. That's it. Yeah, Alison Mack was a bad girl. So yeah. That girl was doing some sex shit from that show. Yeah, she was taking like interns and taking them to like some Clinton parties or something. I don't know.
Man, that shit's about to go drop as well, man. I can just feel it. That shit's coming. It's Epstein, fucking Max. This is all going to drop. Serious.
Yeah, involved in the sex cult shit. Yeah,
it's all going to drop soon.
She was Chloe Sullivan. Okay, I don't know. Oh yeah. I watched Smallville for the first like 2 or 3 seasons.
Never watched it. The only Superman I remember from TV was with what's his name, Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher.
Lois and Clark. Yeah.
I remember Terry Hatcher. Everyone fancied Terry Hatcher. She did nothing for me, man.
No, I didn't fancy her at all.
She did nothing for me. She was a Bond girl, and I was like, what the fuck are they thinking? I was like, really?
The British Bond girl was quite nice, wasn't she? You'd like her.
I love the old ones, man.
No, you'd like that one, though. Fuck. Shit, what's her name? Atkinson. Gemma Atkinson? No?
She's a bit too butch for me, man.
Really?
She's the type of person that ended up being my client. It's definitely not a shit where you eat kind of situation.
Yeah. I don't know. She was quite nice at one point.
She's like great body, like very fit in that, but
she was Chung-Li in the movie that fucking didn't go anywhere. Alex Murphy can be your new nickname.
He was straight.
Margot Kidney was Christopher Reeves closely. Would you say he was straight?
No, like Murphy in it from RoboCop. He was a straight cop, man. He was so straight he fucking died.
Yeah. Right. So let's go to the pictures.
All right, let's go. I'm ready. How many have we got?
Oh, actually, I don't think I've put the pictures here yet. Hold up. What am I doing?
Fucking amateur hour.
Fuck your couch. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that was I need to find out who this Tuscan Raider's from. Yeah. Tell me about your football week, George.
There's no football, you dickhead. We're in we're Man United are in Europa League. But no, we should be talking about the fact that Roy Jones and Mike Tyson are meant to get involved in a. Can you believe
Boxing
that,
match.
man? Can you believe that?
Yeah.
My two favourite fighters of all time.
Yeah, but
To see them hit each other is like your parents fighting, man. It's not good.
What are they going to be fighting at heavyweight?
I would assume that the weight won't even be relevant. Roy Jones. Roy Jones. I mean, what really ended his career was just a ballooning from going up. From super middleweight to sort of getting into light heavyweight, cruiserweight, sort of heavyweight territory. Just he's not naturally built. He's not framed big enough for that kind of thing. But fuck me, he was great. I think he might be my favourite fighter of all time, really.
And his showreel was absolutely.
I've just never seen anybody so talented. Never. I mean, honestly, he could punch you from across the room, and literally, he could be on holiday, fucking on a sun lounger. By the time you threw a punch back, he just see everything coming. It was horrible because all of his losses come quite late in his career when them reflexes start to suffer.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep them. That's the thing. Power never goes. Power never leaves. It's the last thing to go. But reflexes, they're the first thing, and you cannot afford to be jumping up at light sort of heavyweight fighting dangerous guys and then reflexes fail you because you get knocked fucking spark out like Antonio Tarver in the second fight. I was just like, why didn't you see that coming, man? The Roy Jones that I know would have fucking moved out of the way of that, spun around him, hit him 6 times before he even fucking knew where he was. I mean, he just was it's like heartbreaking to see, really. But
it was. Yeah, I mean, his showreel. If you look up, what's that song he sung? He sung a song, didn't he?
I've got it. I have it on my playlist when I'm training. But he has a few good ones. But Can't Be Stopped. It's like I think that's what it's called. But can't be touched. Can't be moved.
Yeah.
Can't be rocked.
Can't be touched. Can't be.
Yeah, and then the video of that is like all of his like things. You see him fighting like Vinny Pazienza. You see him fighting like you see him, Bernard Hopkins and James Toney. He's beaten fucking the world's who's who of great fighters as well. His opposition is really high.
Bernard Hopkins.
That's the difference between him and Tyson. Tyson's grade of opposition is a B class grade. Some of them are good fighters, but Roy Jones is A. He beat anybody that was relevant. He beat them. Yeah. And his first ever loss was a disqualification, which was bullshit. It was like disgraceful. And he got comped with his gold medal in Korea as well.
Didn't Bernard Hopkins? He was still fighting until recently.
Bernard Hopkins is one of the greatest defensive fighters in the history of boxing. He's a fucking legend, Bernard Hopkins. Yeah. The executioner of a great fighter. Not a lot of people would like to watch him, but if you study boxing, you'd really enjoy him because he just doesn't get hit. He's like sort of like a Floyd Mayweather without the flashy stuff.
Chris Martinez, the picks in order? I assume not. They are in fucking order.
Nah, there's no way they're in order. Watch. Alex's fucking hairy ass cheek will be right next to Thanos' production pictures.
Yeah.
Tyson. Love Tyson, man. I was crazy about Tyson.
They're going to wear headgear. Not anymore. Roy Jones has a heart. He stepped up to Fat Joe. Mike Tyson all the way. Watching him with a grey beard, but the same reflexes is amazing. Tyson Billington Tyson. Yes, the Sports Chat boys. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be Tyson versus Holyfield, but that one went south, didn't it? So,
I actually think that they've become good friends now, Tyson and Holyfield, and I think for them to throw hands on each other now after the animosity between them for a long time, because you've got to remember that a lot of people don't realise this, but Tyson was meant to fight Holyfield right before he got done, before he went to prison. That was the next fight when he lost to Douglas. He was meant to fight Holyfield next after Douglas. Holyfield was waiting for him, and obviously he went to Tokyo and had nights out and fucked loads of women, had a great time, and didn't train, didn't take it seriously. And then Buster Douglas's mother died while he was in camp. Like he was training for about 6 months before the fight. Buster Douglas's mother died, and she was his whole world. And he was, and you don't fuck with people like that. Honestly, you don't fight people like that when they've got nothing to lose and they're motivated and angry. Don't fuck with people like that, because the most basic person will fuck your night up if you're not on your game. And Tyson went in there, and if you watch the fight, it's crazy to believe this, but believe me, watch the fight. Tyson in the corner doesn't even have ice. They're using a condom with water in it to cool him down, to put on his body. A condom with water in it. They've got no ice. They've got no sponges. They've got nothing for the fight. They think Tyson can knock this guy out in 2 rounds.
Was it something to do with like he can't wear Vaseline and they're putting Vaseline on him or something?
He's got a slight allergy to Vaseline apparently. So apparently they didn't put it on his skin. But that's not the reason. You watch that. You just look at the corner and they don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know what to do. They're not prepared whatsoever for what is going on, and they just think, it's like what Tyson, when he turned up, he went, who have you got, like, and you got anybody like washing cars? Yeah, can you chuck him in my corner tonight, because I ain't brought no one with me. It was fucking crazy, man. It was crazy. I still can't believe that happened. And 33-1, and that's what happened. Buster fucking smashed him this shit up. His knockout, there's not, I don't think there's a human being that gets up. I can't even believe Tyson gets to his feet. Tyson gets to his feet at 10. Yeah. He is hit about 7 times on the way down. I've never seen anybody take such abuse and even stand up. He picks his mouth guard up, puts it in his mouth, hang out of his mouth. He's like standing up. You're just like, dude, man, you should be in a fucking hospital bed. What are you talking about?
Well, he's probably too fucking coked up to know what was going on. Anyway.
Don't say that, man. What are you saying that for? There's no proof of any of that.
Well, they probably didn't drug test him because he lost. But anyway.
Don't befoul his legacy with coked up in the ring stuff, man.
Anyway. So let's go on to the pictures on that note. You see them?
Yeah. Did you take that photo?
Yes. Why?
I'm quite impressed with that.
Oh, okay. If we're gonna fuck with you.
For you, that's really good for you.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
I'm seriously impressed with that. That's like really good for you, man. Well done, man.
You've been using your mum as a life model.
If my mum looked that good, you could have her as a life model.
But as you can see, the actual he doesn't touch his base, and
I can't see it from there. Really, I can't. It's like not possible because I'm guessing that he's slightly forward.
So the base is like that, and then the actual comes down the back.
Wow, that's weird, isn't it?
And he's got his little magic trumpet.
That's what I did. I've seen it so many times, right? And I'm really fucking like it, but I just can't get past the fact it's got a fucking trombone or whatever the fuck it is. I
fucking tuba.
I can't get past it at all. I just can't.
He's like, I am Airwalker, Herald of Galactus.
It's like fucking, he's like carrying.
Hear me toot my horn.
It's like a big fucking gold trombone or some shit. It's well bad, man. It's so bad.
I stuck up on Frodo's going to come in and go, yeah, this is the fucking tuber of love or something. I don't know. Tuber. I'm going to get Edwin Diaz. I'm going to go for Firelord for sure. This is in the Nova Super. The Nova
she looks nice, man.
Super shiny edition.
I like that angle a lot. It never gets pictured that way. I really like that, man. That's nice.
Yeah. The problem was the angle I had her when she faced the camera. The glare was too much. Yeah,
I thought it would be.
Problem
nice photo. Another nice photo. Well done.
Because
2
of
for 2.
The kind of style of this chrome, you kind of see any kind of paint defect because it's like a silver chrome and then it has like an orange glow painted on it, and it's quite rough. It is quite rough actually, and stuck up on photo. This is the tuber of love. But the problem with this is I was in a rush to take these pictures, so I didn't get pictures of the two of these with the the light shining behind him. That's something I really wanted to do. Then you got the Ronin. So with the Ronin, I do really like it. But two issues I found with it was I think the hammer feels like it should have been a little bit bigger. And it feels like that part at the end almost looks like a peg to add on another part. But also his face is a lot more rounder than it looks in pictures.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a fat face. He has a fat face in the pictures.
Yeah.
He's definitely got a sort of like a heavy bottom jaw situation.
But he's really nice. He is really nice with the kind of the candied green look on him. Very, very nice.
I'll take him off you if you don't want him to.
Oh, we'll talk. And then you got the Shocker as well, who's just a nice kind of Spider-Man addition. Herbert, I think his name Herbert Schultz or something, isn't it?
Schultz.
Herbert Schultz. I think it's the same name as that German guy who's ridiculously ripped. Herbert. Oh no, he's Herbert Schreiber or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's like the most ripped man in the world, and he's fucking like ludicrous. Herbert Schultz is the Shocker.
Is it Greg Plitz?
Greg Plitz, yeah. Rest in peace, Greg. No, he did die. He got hit by a train. It's not funny. He got hit by a train doing an energy drink advert. It's not funny, man. You're harsh. Poor Greg Plitz, man.
I remember Greg Plitz so well.
Yeah, he did. He got hit by a train.
Didn't you confuse Tom Platz with Greg Plitz?
I did, but at least he was still a fitness model. That's the thing. Like still someone who, you know.
How does a fitness model get hit by a train? How did you miss it?
He was doing an advert for an energy drink, and he was meant to run alongside the train, and somehow he run into it. Seriously.
Dude, I have no sympathy for you. Are you fucking serious? I'm meant to feel sympathy for that. For that level of stupidity. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like saying it like
I've literally got tears in my eyes now.
Yeah.
Listen, Greg,
I'm sorry.
what I want you to do? Drink this drink and run next to the fucking train.
Yeah. Be careful.
Guys, it's all gone wrong.
Count to five and duck. Yeah.
Shit. Oh no, that's terrible.
Is there a tombstone of Bowen? I don't think there is.
There is. I think there is a tombstone.
A bust or a full size?
I think it's a full size statue. I'm sure there is.
No, I don't think there is. Not tombstone.
Or is it? What's his Grundy? Did you do Grundy? Might be. I think there is. There might be. You know. I don't know. He's done so many pieces, bro. It's better just to turn around when someone says Bowen done. You just go, yeah.
Well,
more times than not, it's going to be right.
No, I don't think he did. There's a custom someone did that looks like a Bowen, but there's no actual, and he's standing on an actual tombstone.
Right, go to the next picture, motherfucker. I think all night. That's me and you.
Hey.
You need clearly more pictures of me because you use the same face of mine all the time.
Yeah, I need to get some like close-up pictures. Green screen. This then is the Logan. So I got this last week. It's the exclusive head.
Yeah, take the brightness down a touch, but that's a much better picture. Look at that. That's great. Well done.
And then the regular on this is much better. Detailing on the base is really nice. Overall, actually, very nice piece. Very nice piece.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Very happy with it.
We've got the Alvaro Stuardo heads coming, and I got pictures, sent an update picture. He said, this one's yours. And I was like, that looks exactly like the fucking picture I shared on Instagram, but I don't know if that's true. If he's either the greatest painter in the history of the world, or he just sent me the same fucking picture back.
I think, anyway. So then there's the Alpha 3 Spider-Man. So we've got that coming.
Yeah, I've got this coming. This is shipped. This has been shipped. So I've got this coming. This should be, hopefully it should be with me soon. Yeah.
So that should be with us very soon, hopefully this week. This is then Mike's one. So he's picked up, obviously he's one-upped me with the Galactus nameplate there. And then he's also picked up the Mephisto as well.
I think they look fantastic together there. I think that's a wicked thing. I saw a couple of
look,
pictures. Mephisto looks
shut
decent.
up. You're telling me that my phone's a shit. Look at Mike's picture.
Yeah, but Mike's a regular cat, man. He's a normal dude. Like, you're meant to be like half knowing what the fuck you're doing. And that ain't a bad picture. It's still central. I mean, yeah, he needs to like fuck with his brightness, but other than that, I'm quite happy with that picture. I don't think that's I mean, if it, at least like the statues are in the middle, like when what I mean, it's not like he's taking a picture of the couch and there's a slight bit of statue going on, which happens with you.
Yeah, but if you're going to fuck with the color anyway, which you do, you can fucking crop it.
Yeah, but your angles make things just awkward and wank. It's just make me more work. But anyway, the good thing is I really like that Mephisto, so I'm going to save up my fucking coconut jelly beans and I'm going to offer them to see Mike next.
I said to Mike, yeah, looks great, Mike. Let me know when you're selling it for 50 quid. And he goes, 25. That's straight away. 25. Don't tell Nessie.
It does look good.
Yeah.
It does look. That's a great thing. They look great together there.
Very nice. Then this is Hattori Henso. So this is a ninja by I think it's by Dream.
Is this Hattori Henso? As in the same Hattori Henso from Kill Bill?
Oh, I don't. No, it's a famous
the swords.
It's a famous like a famous ninja from a long time ago.
No, because Hattori Henso is the man who makes the swords in Kill Bill.
Maybe. But Dream Figures, they did their horror line, so they did like the Mummy, the Werewolf, and stuff like that. And they're now selling through Sideshow. So this is the ninja. Looks really nice.
Yeah, looks cool, man.
Yeah, very cool.
Ninja.
So you got the size, and you got the sword as well. That nice way to have
like that,
sword
pulling it out the back. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. This I'm super excited about. Figurama have got the license for Fifth North Star.
Oh, great! Finally, someone who can do this justice.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So
Prime 1 stuff is well shit.
It's not. In all fair, it's not shit, but it's just.
It looks shit to me, man.
No, I wouldn't say
stiff
shit.
as fuck. Oh, yeah, shit.
Well, it's museum pose, isn't it? But
yeah,
I wouldn't say shit. But
it did nothing for me. I was well pumped to see what they could do with it. I didn't think they did anything with it.
Well, I mean, I was pumped. I was pumped, and I didn't buy it. And I love Fistful Star, so it's not good enough. I don't think. But the problem for me is his fringe. It looked like it was just stuck on, and it was really badly done.
There's loads wrong with it for me, but that's a story for another time.
This is why are you doing that, tune?
Because that's what happens in Conan. Yeah. He's like talks about King Conan, and he says that's a story for another time, and then the tune comes in like that.
I thought you were talking about that because of Aquaman for some reason. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Aquaman.
Oh yeah, he was Conan as well. That's good timing.
He was Conan. So this is the life-size Infinity Studios bust, and
crazy, bro.
Looks absolutely ridiculous. Looks like Nenny D.
Nenny D's a sexy dude, man. Nenny D shared some pictures. He's in some place in Switzerland or wherever it is, and it fucking looks the most picturesque place. I've literally screenshotted the fucking picture that he took, and I've kept it so that I can find out where the fuck this place is. So I can go. I went
to Lake Geneva, and it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So the color of the water is like this turquoisey.
I need to go, man. I looked at the pictures, and they were calling to me. They were saying, "George, come here.
Come and see.
Come here and replenish."
Then this is. Oh God, I forgot who this is now. Oh, this is still Infinity, and they got they're doing some new so yep, got that. Also, something which I forgot to put in here actually, and I did see it on my travels, but I didn't put it in there. Rio Studios has a license for One Piece. So Rio Studios has a license for One Piece.
They do some good shit, no?
They do some really good stuff, and I forgot to put that in here. It was just like a Ryu with the hat on. This then is the Iron Studios 1/10 Goro from Mortal Kombat Classic.
Yeah, really dig this. Nice.
Really cool. I love their 1/10 stuff.
I really
1/10
do.
stuff is so detailed. It's amazing.
This Goro is cool as shit. Look how cool that is, man.
Yeah, beautiful.
I remember when I fucking first seen Goro, man. I swear, I didn't come in my pants. He's like one of the best fucking bosses. I remember fighting Mortal Kombat, and when he jumped out, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Don't you fight someone and he jumps on top of him or something? No.
No, I don't think so. I think that's like more. I think that's the last stage. I think that's Kentaro that does that. But Goro, just like all of a sudden, it's like all normal, and then you go up to it and you see this, and you're like, "Oh, that looks like a fucking scary dude." And then it like and then he's right there and he's massive. And you're just like, "Oh shit, this ain't gonna go well." And he's well hard. Listen, in the arcade, Goro. I mean, I must have done about fucking 15 quid and still got my ass handed to me. Now, sometimes on arcades, the more money you put in, they start getting easier. The more they beat you, the like, "Oh, come on, he's paid 10 quid. Fucking let him win." But not this one. Not this one. This Mortal Kombat was like, "Yeah, pay another 10 quid, bitch."
Well, yeah, they're a scam, man. Hold on, just put my phone on charge. They're a real scam going on, where literally, like, you put in, like, you get to the end, and then you keep wanting to play, and you keep having to put in shitload of money. Well, a scam.
What does that mean? What do you mean you get to the end?
So what happens is it's easy at the beginning, and then you start like fucking people up, and then all of a sudden
start thinking you're good.
You start thinking you're good, and you get towards the end, and then it's like, yeah, now we're going to make it hard. So you get like a little bit of game at first on an easy.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's intelligence. That's smart planning. If it was like kick your ass in the first 5 seconds, you're only going to do like the first 50p. Then you'd be like, yeah, I think I'm done with this game. So this way, you start investing, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this. And then your pride's talking. When Goro's whooping your fucking ass, you picks you up one arm and punches you in the face with the other arms. You're like, your pride's taking a bit of a dent. So you're like, yeah, I put some more money. You got lucky that time. And then 10, 15 quid later, you're like, yeah, this ain't going well.
Well, so your pride, but it's also your investment. You've already invested that much time to get to that. You're one away from the end. You're nearly there. You've only spent like, £2 to get there. So now it can't cost you much more to get past this guy. And then you keep paying.
Yeah.
And you're like, I've just paid this much now. I can't keep losing. I've got to win soon.
Yeah.
I remember that shop. It had this game. So I had Mortal Kombat 1, and it had the Punisher game.
Yeah, that's right.
That Punisher game was so good. Punisher game is one of my favourite games to download whenever I download.
Like a little corner shop, wasn't it?
Yeah. They turned into houses now. Whenever I download MAME on anything, so it's like an arcade emulator, I always download that Punisher game. I love it. I almost think it's
next picture. I
almost think it's better than Final Fight at times. That Punisher game.
Yeah, it's a wicked game.
This is then Herrick Brothers have shared a Carnage. They also shared another Venom. I ain't got that picture here.
Ooh.
So they shared this. Hopefully, I don't know if this is anything to do with XM, but I'm hoping it is. So yeah, this
they really need to do a Carnage to wipe that fucking atrocity that they made the last time. That is fucking awful. That Carnage really is.
I don't like it, but I don't think it's their worst piece. But anyway,
what's worse?
I still think the Sideshow new one's worse than the Carnage.
Oh, that Sideshow new one's horrendous as well. I'd give you that. Yeah.
This is then Tusken Raider. This looks actually really nice. Looks like it would go really well with like kind of Mythos pieces. This is 1/6 scale, I believe, by Koto. It could be 1/8.
It's really
I think
nice.
It's like 1/6. Yeah, very nice. Really cool. So you got that?
Yeah, that's fucking cool as shit, that is. I like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. That is.
Love the way that's well camouflaged into it, man. That's just fucking cool.
Beautiful. Also, then Sideshow have actually picked up on a few more of the Prime 1 pieces, so they're selling those again now. So this is then the Kratos and Atreus. Sorry, I've got his name then. I was going to say
the game enough, Dick.
Yeah. Boy.
I really like the name Atreus.
Mm. And
when I was playing this game, my wife was pregnant, heavily pregnant.
Yeah.
She was like, "You better get this done before this baby arrives, otherwise that's that fucking that." And I was like, I was sitting and I was like, Atreus, I like that. Maybe, why not? Atreus, middle name maybe. Don't think the schools are ready. Atreus.
Yeah.
I was well like considering it.
So you get him with his axe and you get him with his Blades of Chaos. So yeah, really cool.
And then he was born, and I gave him your fucking name.
Yeah.
Atreus turned into Alexander.
Oh, okay. I actually think on this piece, the actual green looks a bit shit. See those green shoulder bits? The detailing on that don't look too good on these pictures.
Nah, not really.
Looks a bit scribbly.
Yeah, it does.
And then they do that when they fuck around with Photoshop, as always.
Hate that. Don't do it.
I like the first head where you can see the teeth, but I'd always do the middle head up every time, I think.
The middle head?
Yeah, I like the middle head.
Yeah, I kind of like the teeth head. Middle head and teeth head. I think the other one's just a little bit like...
The other one looks like he got home late for dinner. He missed it.
Seen a dog. Fuck yourself. Turn up late here. Who you are.
And there's a sweet
Don't care who you're fighting. You're fucking...
And all the parts there. So the swappable heads, you get 3 heads.
Yeah, wicked switch out there.
Yeah. And also, I didn't know that, but the head on his waist. What's the head called? Do you remember? The head
no. That's bad that I don't recall. No.
This is Evaldi's Deadly Mist armor set. I can't remember the head's name, but yeah, he...
It's probably got to be one of the best armors, that Evaldi armor. But it's I've got to be honest with you, it's kind of like the hardest to replicate in statue form, because the Evaldi Mist, it basically has like a smoky sort of, it moves. All the things are moving. You know what I mean? It's not like it's weird how it works. Your armor is got like a shimmer that's going through it, and it's constantly moving with like a mist that's surrounding it. So I don't think that was their smartest move. I would have picked a more armor that could have been portrayed better. Yeah,
for sure. This then is the half-scale Museum Masterline Black label, Tier 100 Terminator with the silicon heads. So this is that.
Oh God, I'm getting tired now, bro.
The only problem I have with this is...
That's nice. That's really nice, that.
At this point where he's in that pose, he doesn't have his face like that. If you want to be sort of technical. Because the...
What film is this from?
Terminator 1. No. So the pose is from the police shootout.
Yeah, his face isn't like that.
It's after he gets hit by the truck.
Yeah.
So, they don't match.
Get out.
Yeah. So
funny, because from certain angles it really does it without them flames and everything around it. At certain angles it looks awkward as fuck. The leg positions look really awkward.
So that's where he's actually in the truck. He's about to turn around and say "Get out" when they Photoshop.
Get out.
It looks cool, but again, it's just not. If you want to be screen accurate and whatever else, that's not when it happens.
Yeah,
so, but it looks look all the punched hair. That looks great. Does look great.
It does look nice.
Yeah. The ear.
Crazy details, man. Crazy.
So you would, because I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember when he gets shot in the eye. I thought it was in the police station. No, is it just before? Yeah. No. Is it, he gets
It's a car
shot,
accident. It's the car accident. He gets shot by Reese.
So he gets shot.
And then it's the car accident.
He takes his eye out, cuts his arm open, puts his sunglasses on, goes to the police station.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, so the left one is correct. Yeah. And there's all the switch outs there. So you've got the sunglasses, swappable silicon heads.
It's amazing that they've got all these switch outs and shit. I guess when you're doing switch outs, that needs to be that it's good to have the choices. Yeah.
Well, it costs a lot of money, this one as well. It's about $3.
I'm not surprised. It's got the work. It's crazy work that's gone into it. So
half scale silicon. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. How much?
I saw it in pounds, and I think it was about £2,700.
Less than I thought it would be.
Yeah. This is Yennefer alternate outfit with, I think it's
Boggling.
Your
Boggling.
Yeah. So there is that. That's how I used to stand.
Yeah, it really is how you used to stand.
So there's that. Another Yennefer.
No wonder no one fucking picked you for football.
Yeah.
Yeah, banana foot. Fuck.
I had polio. And then this is then the Pure Arts life-size art mask and the 40mm grenade replica, which will have the number engraved onto it.
Sweet.
So there's that. This
cool Terminator shit, Coda. I love it.
Yeah. Chris Harris should be happy.
Poor bastard's not here for once, and you'll play it, showing all this stuff.
Yeah. He'll watch on the rerun. So you got that. Then you got Bane again. We did go over this last week, though, Gio. You know that.
Okay. Like it though. Yeah, nice.
It's really nice. Very nice. XM have teased this arm. So, looks like Cable. But,
Why would you do another one? Why?
Well,
do Cable, man. Fucking hell. Do other thing. You nailed a Cable. You made a fucking great Cable. Maybe one of the best Cables ever made. Definitely in the argument. Why would you don't make another Cable, man? Make Bishop. Go make Bishop. That's an XM piece.
Well, the thing is like, you have to remember that, that Cable sold out probably 2016 or 17. So, it's quite a while ago.
When did they make Bishop last?
They haven't, have they?
All right. Well, there's the end of that fucking discussion, isn't it?
Not really. You have to make. You have to make.
It is really.
You
don't have. How do you know Bishop's not going to sell? Everyone that has a Cable will want a Bishop. I would be interested.
Cable
in the
sold
Bishop.
out before Deadpool 2 came out. So if they do another Cable, it's sell out.
Yeah, but it's like, don't do that. You don't have to do that. There's loads of good characters to make.
Yeah,
people are screaming for a decent Bishop. You've seen some of the wank Bishops people are putting out.
Well, the thing you have to think about is the fact that if anyone is going to do a Bishop, is likely to be XM, right?
Well, it is if they don't keep making fucking Cable every time.
Well, this is Cable.
Yeah, exactly.
But what you have to think about is still, companies make edition sizes of several thousand. XM on Cable, what was he, 800?
No, he's 999.
Okay, even if he's 999, that's still, sideshows. What were sideshows?
I've got no idea, but what's the relevance to this?
No, I'm just saying to you that, as a company, you still need to make ones that will sell.
Yeah, well, you make ones that sell. You've done some Spider-Man. You've done some Deadpool. Now let's make a Bishop. Make some cool characters that XM can make.
Well, we've also made characters. We made characters that should have sold that didn't. So we do still need to make money on characters.
Yeah, but like what? Give me an example. I'll tell you what didn't sell.
Well, look at the edition size on Deadpool. Deadpool's very low.
Deadpool's fucking horrible. That's why. That XM Deadpool is horrible. I don't like anything about it. Nothing. So I'm not surprised. That's a statue fail. That's got nothing to do with the character. If it had done well, it would have sold. There'd have been better numbers.
We're still not doing what other companies do and going, yeah, sorry, we didn't sell a lot, so we're going to not make it.
Yeah, you could. Well, yeah, you could do. You definitely could do that. There's no doubt. There is. Oh, yeah. No, you definitely could. You definitely could.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
There's a few others where we've made them, and you look at Ultron. Ultron's edition size is really low.
Now, Ultron is an exceptional piece. So Ultron, I don't know what happened there, but I do remember there was some people were not happy with the cost. They thought it was really expensive for Ultron.
Yeah, I think Ultron in the future, when Ultron's released, his edition size.
It's not ideal though, is it? Because
I can't remember what his edition size is. It's something like 280 or 310.
See, he's a character that's needed in quarter scale really to be done well, and I think XM done very well with that one. I think it will be. I think you're right. I think it'll be one of them pieces on the secondary market will be going for spastic money. There's no doubt.
I don't even think Colossus has a big edition size.
Colossus again. Colossus looks amazing.
Yeah.
Colossus was expensive, I think, but I don't know if that wasn't it. What was Colossus?
Colossus
1400,
like 1200. Yeah.
Storm. Yeah, so but he's a big piece. So.
Yeah, Storm didn't have a big edition size. Scorpion didn't have a big edition size. All these pieces are.
Storm should do better, considering when you think what's out there.
Yeah, there's
Comparing
characters as
comparable.
well. I mean, obviously as well as to do with the licensing regions and the way that we were selling before, where we put up the pieces for 2 months and then took them away. We're doing stuff like that, which I don't know. Hopefully, it will pick up. Anyway, Cable is coming.
Yeah.
This is another image of Hulk.
I like this picture. Liam sent me this picture. I really liked it, so I'll put it there.
Yeah. Then this is the Reverse Flash, which has been shown.
Bit orangey, isn't he? Is he meant to be lighter? Is he meant to be yellow?
It's just the lighting. It's a bad picture.
No.
Yeah, bad picture.
It's quite dynamic though, that.
Yeah, it's part of the 1/6 Rebirth line. So yeah.
Okay.
Then these are the Thanoses in the factory.
Shit, that's moved quick, that is.
Moved very quick.
Fast.
Yeah, moved very quick. That's just us looking through. So whenever you see these arrows, it's where you go through, you find a QC, you stick an arrow so they can sort it, big time. This then is Spider-Man. This is
the Sideshow one, but someone on RaddTitan had this repainted into the retro suit, and I think he did. It looks really nice.
Yeah,
got the old 3 different heads. Really good job with that. Quite liked it.
Very cool. I don't like the base on it. I just think it's a bit too busy and just too squashed up, and
You also say the same thing, didn't you? How fucking long is Doc Ock's hands, man? They're really long, them fucking things, but it's cool.
This is then like Batman.
Who's making this? Is it a fan art one? I think it is. It's hard though, that, isn't it? Because you sort of look at it and you're like, the pipes things.
Yeah,
the cover's cool. Yeah, the cover's cool, but you're like, they're putting the base on there and stuff. Was a bit like, you don't know if that works. Cape looks funny as well. It's cool out Vulture. I think I don't know who made that one, but that's a cool concept on Vulture.
Looks like the movie, doesn't it?
Almost like a modernisation of it, yeah.
That looks like the movie with Keaton, almost.
Yeah. Yeah, looks cool though.
Instead of Blade on throne.
Yeah, fan art Blade. Looks like Snipes Blade as well.
Don't look like Snipes though, does it?
Don't know, going close.
Looks a bit more like Eddie Murphy or something. Don't know. Face is off.
Yes, Eddie.
Yeah. Boomerang edition.
Feet as fuck, man. Yeah, I can't help it. After I eat it, it's not my fault.
Caleb teased these, so this is Caleb teasing Spawn he's doing, and nice. Batman and Superman coming next year, he says. This is fucking horrible. I saw this and I'm just like, apparently this was being done by Fat Monster, who scammed a load of people, and someone liked the project so much that they've spoken to the factory and picked it up and said, I'm going to pick up this project. Whoever
is he throwing a gang sign? What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's like, like, look at me.
I just look at this and I'm like,
it's not nice.
That one as well is like,
That one looks like a fucking cock in a fucking. That does not look good, does it? That's a horrible looking piece, man. That's a mistake to take this project on.
It's dreadful, absolutely. One of the terrible.
Yeah,
the position's terrible.
That's going to take RaddTitan's famous monkey shit award.
Yes, what monkey shit?
It's a flaming fucking pile of monkey shit. That's a RaddTitan. I've named it. I've named the award.
It looks like he's just fucking picked up a load of monkey shit and now he's sniffing his hand.
That's bad. Yeah, that's fucking terrible, man. The sculpt on it is wank as shit and always horrible. It's a horrible looking thing.
Terrible. These are then concepts for a Fantastic Four custom line. So you got Susan Storm, The Thing, Mr. Fantastic, you've got Human Torch. So that's the kind of concept that are all going to go together in their kind of little pods. So that's
I like that. I like that concept. That's cool. Yeah. I'd like to see that in statue form.
That's from above.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
This then is another Human Torch. So clear resin Human Torch. So there's that. And another one, I guess.
Oh, yeah, 2 different ones.
Okay. And you got a kind of Viking-looking Hellboy. I don't like his horns.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Something about his horns just doesn't look. I don't know. It looks a bit weird. I like the kind of.
I like this. I like the fact he's wearing a big bear skin on his back. It looks badass.
Yeah, that's cool. But that's going to be really hard to paint. A lot of work to paint that right. This is
this. I like that concept.
Special Hulk.
Yeah, because it reminds me of like
Hulk Smash.
He's Hulk Smash. It looks like the cartoon that we used to watch when we were kids.
Bruce Banner. Yeah. God. Do you know who's doing that or no?
No idea. Fan art. No clue. This is
like
Hyperion, isn't it? Hyperion?
Yeah.
First ever Quarter Scale version.
This is
sure that's Bush's project.
Logan.
Yeah.
So you got
another one.
Yeah, switch out heads, bone claws, Maramacha blade, burnt up face, saber-tooth head. Yeah, loads of options on that one. And
there's another one,
which is almost more like I was going to say Silvestri, but it's not actually. Silvestri's not cinema artwork. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fucking. Yeah, I don't like it either.
This one's all right. This is a modernized Scorpion with.
Yeah, this is like I think this is like a project that. What's his name? You know the guy. I've forgotten his name. You can never pronounce his name. It's like Wolf something. Wolfie. He always posts.
Oh, the guy.
He always loads of customs. Yes. Yeah, I think this is his. I think this is his project. Like in terms of, like, I think he had this like made for him.
All right, I'm just going to say that the tail looks like a fucking duck head. It looks like a duck head with like a gem in the middle of his forehead.
Quack quack.
Quack quack quack. Don't like it. Nah, that's shit. Horrible.
Oh, sorry, bro. Tried to share it. Alex don't like
then you got this kind of different concept of Skeletor.
Well, it's not actually a different concept. It's the origin story for Skeletor.
Okay.
I think his name is Kendor.
I don't know.
I think it's Kendor or something like that. It's like, yeah. Mike was going to slap the shit out of me for getting this wrong because he sent me a video. So the origin story for Skeletor is like he's like the brother of the king.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? I forgot his name. Right, it's like Ranul or something. I forgot his name. The guy who actually is king anyway. And like his origin story is he's like gets hit with like a thing that rebounds and hits him in the face and melts his face, and Evil Lyn has to like do a spell to save him.
Yeah.
And then it becomes the skeleton. But he does look originally like the other dude that did in his picture in the pictures. That guy.
Does that happen in the cartoons?
Yeah. It's in a modern code, not art era. Afterwards. But it is lore. So it's not. You know, it is. That's canon. The story.
It is canon.
Yeah, either or. Yeah, it is canon. So you know.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No, you don't know. I know.
This then is a custom Spider Woman.
She's banging, man. She is. She can walk over me any day.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like the masked head.
Leave the scroll face alone, but yeah.
I like the masked head. I think that's really what this is. What's her name? Jessica Drew. I think it's really nice, but I think this head looks nice, but I don't think it looks like her at all. No, I don't think it looks like her. It looks too young. I love the toys in the background there.
Yeah, but that's what you need. It's a real guy taking real shit.
Yeah, I don't like this face. I love it. I like to say, out of all of them, I don't like the scroll head. Don't like this.
That's a nice portrait. I don't know whether it looks like her or not, but it's a nice portrait. It's a king portrait.
I like that one.
Mask one's nice. Yeah,
mask one's really nice. This one, it's like a Venom and Spider-Man. I hate any Venom with these fucking spawns on. I really hate them.
Yeah, I know. It's funny as well because they're actually not like in comics, so I don't understand where they come from.
Yeah, they're pretty in some of them, but yeah.
They're not. I think they're like variant art. This is how people draw things, but I don't think they're sort of in the stories at all.
They're in. Weren't they like Madness or something like that? Though.
I remember something with that, but I'm sure that's only on the cover. Don't remember it being in it.
I actually do really like this head.
The Venom.
Yeah, I really like that Venom.
Yeah, it's wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, that head's really nice. I hate these spawns. My Venom spawns for my XM Venom have never left the box. Never left the box. Yeah, you do, but I never left the box.
I just think it's a sin to like not having things. This is pretty cool as well. This is them putting the black suited head on the standard one.
Oh, cool. It's good that it fits.
I don't know if maybe they've had to rekey it. I don't know if it fits.
Oh, okay. No, well, you wouldn't fuck with it too much, would you? But it's good if it fits, and Prime One haven't, messed with it to do that. These will know. So then this is the custom Venom bust, life size. Not really a fan of this. I really like the Spider-Man. I'm not a fan of this Venom at all. I love that
like it.
negative zone. The Venom, I'm not a fan of.
I like it. Even the foam like shaving cream thing. I think that Venom looks the shit. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
No problem with that. I don't like that middle one at all. I think it's horrible.
Don't condemn it. I got that order. Yeah, I don't know.
Should have got the shaving foam Venom.
I don't know why they bothered it on the back of that Venom. If you look on the back of the Spider-Man, it's not like that. So why would they bother on the back of the Venom? Just carry on the comic book thing on the back, no?
It is. The comic book thing is on his back. It's in the muscles.
But then why cover it with that? Just stick to the same style.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
It might have something. It might have. It might have something to do with the balance, the weight. It might be too frontal heavy. If they carve in and go around like that, it may just fall forward.
I don't think it made that much difference.
Well, you wouldn't think that, but you don't know that. And if it carves in like the other ones do, because he's like got that heavy chest, heavy shoulders, head's really far forward, you just don't know how the balance of that piece might be. It might be off. So it might just be like, look, we can add a little bit more weight to the back of it and just keep it central.
Yeah, put a little bit of fucking sand in the base, it'll be all right. Anyway, they got Custom X23, which I'm not really a fan of this face. I think it's painted fantastically and it looks beautiful, but I just don't think it looks like the character at all. I think the painting on it, the suit looks great, style of it looks great, but yeah, I just don't. Say goodbye, it doesn't look like her to me.
I like the piece. I think the piece looks great. I'm not a big fan of this character at all. In fact, I dislike this character. So for me, I just think the statue looks cool. I don't know if it looks like her or not.
Yeah, let's go back up here.
Nor do I care.
Where are we?
In Logan, she's fucking annoying as shit. She's got on my nerves a little badly.
Who's your favourite fighter of all time?
If anything.
Yeah.
Favorite is a hard question because it's favorite. It takes no logic. It just means who used to get me most excited, and it would always be Mike Tyson. Always Mike Tyson. Always. Yeah. But that's with no logic, no skill set. Just me, just being excited and sitting up all night to watch him fight, which I did.
Yeah.
All through my childhood. So definitely Mike Tyson. Yeah.
I used to always fall asleep. Yeah.
Alex, brilliant. He's down for all the fucking 24 prelim fights, and then Tyson would be walking out, and we'd all be going, Alex,
I'm going to knock you out. I'm just going to knock you out. I'm like,
never had any ring music, you fucking idiot. That's how you knew you were asleep.
Yeah,
because you missed it. You never had. Tyson didn't do ring music. He didn't do pyrotechnics.
I'd watch all the
black boots, no socks, short shorts.
I see all the Butterbean fights and all the stuff before it, but
yeah. And then Tyson would walk out, and then you'd be asleep.
I need Firelord. Airwalk on is way to band class. Yeah, one time in band camp, I played my trombone, the tuba of love. Yeah,
I set myself on fire.
Yeah, trombone. Is there Tombstone? Bohem, no. Definitely no to Tombstone or Grundy. Hey, I did that at RaddTitan. I don't know what that is. Samurai Showdown. It's Henso Hattori. Street Fighter Akuma. Hey guys, haven't been here. So Super Steel 75. Hey guys, haven't been in here for years. I've been very busy with my business. Good to see you still cracking on. We also reviews and chats from your friend Super Steel 75.
Thanks,
hey, bro. Glad you could join us.
Congratulations on your new business. Hope it's bringing you success.
A boss is supposed to be hard. There can be some bosses that are really cheap and like killing you with one hit. Some of the bosses on some of the games, so the cheapest games, are like always Capcom games as well, like Final Fight, where you end up fighting every single boss one after the other, and you end up again. Or it isn't Capcom. Super Ghouls and Ghosts as well, where you go all the way back to the beginning.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Looked like Venom's head on crack. Myanmar. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Chris in the house. Terminator looks great though. RaddTitan, $299.99 for the half scale Terminator.
I don't think that's bad.
Not for the stay safe
Not
dudes.
for the work.
I'm good on cable. I already have
same.
3.
yeah.
XM, Sideshow, and Franco. Oh wait, I have a 4th. I have a Diamond Select. I had the Koto one and I actually loved it. I actually really loved that Koto one. Yeah. Sideshow cable is 3,000 edition size. Carl, exactly Geo. It's actually where you're laughing. A Wank Bishop, that's too funny. XM Fantastic Four would sell out as well. Childhood Greats. This round's on me. Alex, is the X-Men Dio shipping to the US? Cheers. First of all.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. Thanks very much.
The XM Dio is shipping very soon.
Supporting the channel, man. That's what it's all about.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
it means we can afford fizzy water.
Yeah. We can afford bubbles in the water. The XM Dio is shipping very soon. But not officially to the US. In the market for a Bishop. Don't need another cable.
so
kind of agree with Gio in regards to Deadpool. Yo, Gemmin.
Yo!
We need a Bishop, Beast, Rogue, Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Bishop, Beast, Rogue, Nightcrawler. I can tell you that 3 of those 4 are in the works.
That's good.
Stuart Fraser. They should. I can't tell you which combination. Stick to higher edition size and waiting to this sell out. This is their own fault. The thing is with that is we did that for a while.
That's a business perspective.
We did that. We did it for a while, and we had a lot of stuff sitting in the warehouse. So we still have some pieces which haven't sold out when we set them at $999. So warehouse space, people don't really consider it.
It's expensive. It's very expensive.
To store pieces in a warehouse costs you a lot of money. I honestly prefer small edition size less than 600. One a Psylocke and Mr. Sinister. There's a few of those being made. XM needs to redo their Neymar and make a classic with the green trunks. Their Neymar before was their actual original concept for Neymar was really, really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
And it was like riding a shark. And basically what happened is Disney were like, nah, you can't do that because he's like holding a chain, he's riding a shark, and then the shark had a bit in his mouth, so he's like pulling it. It's like that, cruelty to animals. All right, we'll put him in an octopus. Yeah, that's fine. Because they ain't got no bones, it's not cool, it's like a vertebrate, isn't it? So it's like
that's just, do you know that? It's that kind of logic that is why customs exist and do well.
Yeah.
Somebody should sit down and say, you do realize that the fucking, that whole market that's making millions of pounds a year, tens of millions everywhere from you. That's just because of your stupidity.
There's more
Because
to
it
it.
is.
There's more to it than that because you have to think about it from the other perspective, which is for Disney. Like,
Who's going to fucking complain out? I mean, honestly, who's going to see it to complain?
But if you think about it this way, if you're paying a license to make a Disney statue, it costs, I don't know, just say it costs you a couple of $100,000 for that license.
Excuse me,
What's that to Disney? What's that to Disney? They can tell you what the fuck they can say to you. Nah, can't have them smoking, you can't have them drinking, you can't have them looking down the side of a gun, you can't have any quarries, you can't do this, you can't do that. But if we don't do it, some custom company's going to go and do it. That 250, 300 grand, whatever you're paying them, that's nothing to Disney. That's absolutely like they make
but it's not the point. Why is the point? People's creativity? Why? What's the point? If that's the point, if it doesn't matter and the license is not important and the money's not important, why are they even sending people to have these meetings? Why don't they just sit back and be like, yeah, do what you want?
Well, no, because this is the image of the company, isn't it? The image of the company is like, oh, you've just released a statue where there's cruelty to animals. Then,
yeah, but it's not. Is there any comics where he's riding sharks?
Probably.
Right. So it's reference art, right?
There was the other one with Craven, where he had the lion and he was holding the sniper rifle from Craven's Last Hunt, where he shoots Spider-Man with it, holding the sniper rifle next to the lion. And the funny thing is, the lion is his kind of friend, his companion. He's not killing the lion. But because some dickhead dentist in South Africa shot a lion with a sniper rifle, had a picture of himself with the gun standing on top of the lion. As soon as I went for approval, Disney are like, whoa, don't you remember that doctor? You can't have him with a sniper rifle stand next to a lion. And it's like, yeah, but he's not going to kill this lion. He's like on his side. He's with the lion. Now, change it.
Like give him a knife. Give him a Bowie knife and move him a little bit.
give him a butter knife and put him around the front. Yeah. Got White Queen X23 Wolverine and Magic on order. Kinshin, we are looking into X23 because the base on it is very good, and we are looking at the face on it as well. Seems like XM Thanos and Lady Death are coming fast, very fast. Yeah, very fast. Photoshop QC. I like Photoshop QC issues need to be fixed. It's got. I mean, like there are people out there who are going, oh my god, these simple issues of the factories are doing this and this. But the thing is it shows that our team of QC staff are actually picking up on them, and that's one of the reasons I like them as well.
Yeah, but listen, negative people, it doesn't take much to turn a perspective negative. So there's no point worrying about that. This is the whole point. Then those type of people are never the ones that are going to look at anything and be objective. They're going to look at it and be like, you're going to see a negative point. And that's always what's going to exist, no matter what picture you show them.
Yeah. Also, whatever happens to the X23, I have issues with the masked face and the Jeep base. I actually really like the masked face, but it is actually getting looked at. And I'm quite disappointed about that because I did really like it. And the Jeep base is definitely getting reworked. Too quick for Thanos. A little too quick. What's good, Bob? They're talking now between them. There you go. Time to sell some statues or slabs, Stephen's saying. No slabs from selling some old comic kits. Mac in the house. Slabs are always way better than statues. Yeah, some slabs are great. Some Mac, some Bob, Mac. All talking between themselves now. Honk was okay. That Cyclops is whack. Yeah. Skeletor looks dope. Keldor is the brother of Randor.
That's right. Well done. Well done, Super Soldier. Well done. Keldor is Skeletor originally, and the brother of Randor. Yeah.
He's half Eternian and half Blue People. That is why he was denied the throne. Yeah. He was not full-fledged Eternian. Keldor was created by Hordak.
Skeletor is created by Hordak, no?
No, he says Keldor was created by Hordak. Keldor becomes Skeletor with Hordak's power. And yes, I am the master of the universe, nuts.
When his face gets done, I remember Hordak, he calls for help from Hordak. That's why I always like that Sideshow version has on his on his groin area, he like his guard, he has Hordak, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because Hordak is basically Hordak's bitch.
Yeah, YouTube is running shit today. A few people have been saying that. Yeah, a bit off. Iron Mike. Joe Figure, got to run, stay safe and healthy, stay safe, brother. One an X-Force Wolverine and Lady Deathstrike. Be cool. Brian Griffiths.
Just get repainted. There's so many Wolverines. Just buy one and get repainted.
It's a shame Prime 1 pulled off doing the Deadshot piece. It looked cool. Yeah, we showed that last week. Yeah.
It looked cool, yeah.
Damn shame. Omar Emperor, yo. Sub
fucking
Emperor.
late.
Yeah, late.
Yeah, late, yeah, fuck.
And they're all talking amongst themselves there. All right, that's all the comments. So
good.
Anything else to cover?
No. Another week. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for staying locked into RaddTitan, and hit that green button. Show some love.
Yeah.
And hit that bell if you're not part of our notification squad. That way you get to see anything that we're sort of putting up. Alex needs to actually put some videos up as well because he's slacking.
Yeah, why do we need to film some?
What do you mean? We've got loads, man.
Got a few.
Yeah, and you're here Friday, and you're coming into a place where there's about 15 pieces to review. So bring your A game.
And Nitro 70, great show, guys. Bob, good night. Thanks, guys. Nick Chesh. Just woke up. Subgents. You're late, sister. Yeah, late. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you next week. I'm actually I'm in Poland next week, so I've got to see what's happening with that.
Okay.
So, yeah. We'll see if I can.
May see you next week. We
may see you next week. May take a week off. I don't know yet. I'll see how it goes with that. All right.
Peace.
Just go through these. Edwin Diaz, Badler Brothers. Sorry. Have a great week. Super Soldier, great show. Thanks for your knowledge there. Simon Egg, good night, everyone. Mac, good show, my boys. Nitrous,
bless, man.
Watching in between work.
That's what it is. Pay to play, man.
Pay to play. Peace out, boys.
Peace.
And yo. All right. Peace out, people. Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye.